Transition.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Okay. Good evening, internet. Welcome to the show. We've got this mad new thing where there's
It's
a
now
camera
a show
here.
now that we have cameras.
There's a camera here. There's a camera. Oh look, there's a camera there. There's all their faces. You didn't see them faces before. So I
never
guess
actually
this is
been seen live.
I don't know. I guess all the 30 episodes up until now were like season 0, and then this is season 1.
Whoa.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's what it is.
Really?
We just did it. Right. Okay,
Okay.
welcome to season 1. Welcome to the pilot of our show.
Halfway through the campaign.
Halfway, yeah. Session 70, episode 1.
Everything up until now was just prologue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is chapter 1.
This is where this real story begins.
Yeah.
This is where.
So everyone, I need you all to
Yeah.
roll
Okay.
46 in order, 6 times.
Oh god, no.
It's been a few weeks since we played, so who would like to do a recap of what happened last time? And then we should probably go around and say who your characters are.
Captain.
Briefly.
Awesome ship battle. Well, it wasn't really a ship battle. We were on a ship and we fought people.
Why are we on the ship?
We were on a ship because it's my ship. I want it back.
We're here because this is mine.
It's my shit.
My ship.
It belongs to me.
We were trying to also make the best of the situation and win 3 things, which was my ship, the scroll for the Earthen Crown, or part of the map, and also 20,000 gold, which is on board a ship we are currently chasing.
A second ship in this ship confrontation.
Yes. There is a third ship that is a fishing ship that has 2 of my crew on it. That's
Fishing
enemies
ship?
as well.
To be clear, 3 ships. One belonged to Darren, one fishing vessel, and another.
Yeah, that about gives the gist, I suppose. So right, let's go around in a circle. You can give the lovely folk on the internet a real brief idea of who your character is. Let's start with you. Did you ask the question?
As you can see here, it's my chest.
My gun.
Now on the stream,
battle.
it says who I am.
It does,
Oh, whoa.
Zorgar, Dragonborn, 7 foot tall,
Nice.
big boy.
Nice.
Dating profile.
7 foot tall, loves fun.
Interested in justice.
More just than your last boyfriend. Yeah, okay. Zorgar's a Dragonborn paladin. Right, Emma, who are you?
Lidstone word, halfling, 3 feet tall. Likes to burn things. Ooh,
Fitting.
yeah.
Alright, yeah.
That's
Patrick?
I am a Dawnforge, 6 toes, dad bod, 4 feet tall, loyal worshipper of Altius, blacksmith dwarf.
Cool, alright. Matt?
Just
Naran Markax, a Dragonborn fighter, 7 foot tall. Captain of a ship.
Yeah.
Very cool ship.
Cool trident.
Oh yeah, cool talking trident, bit of a bitch, but
Prince?
oh yeah.
Yeah, you just said Prince as well. Yeah.
You guys always forget that you're
Oh
wrong.
yeah, I'm a Prince, yeah.
Sweet golden scale.
oh yeah.
One scale, it's a pimple.
Like
It's like a mole.
Should probably get that looked at.
Next along.
Oh shit, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're Kelly. Hi. Artificer. 5'11". Formerly
5'11"?
owner of Big Ram that got blown up. It's alright though, it's great.
I wonder if you were
Alright,
originally 5'11", or if she artificially added a few inches to her height.
Yeah. It's just normal.
Where's my
notice.
camera?
Here. That's you.
Hi, I'm Grafton, Wood Elf Druid. King of the Pixies.
Sorry, go on.
That's it. I like long walks in the woods
The
and
bears.
being a bear.
Alright, cool, yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, that's all you get, folks. That's all for now we're just gonna
That's
do what we
the
normally
The
do.
tasty backstories.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so developed.
I think if you write exclamation and then the character name, then there'll be like a little blurb will pop up in the chat. So there you go. Okay, my notes are loaded in. So, where am I? So you guys recovered the vessel you were chasing. You killed some people.
Yay!
You let some other people go.
Yeah, the other ship.
I think we're whistling around that.
That's out 1,000 gold.
Well, yeah. So they
The
sail.
only thing that can make me
Ev-
focus on version is those
My
things
shit.
that like this.
What
Except
I say
it's
on
not.
that ship happens.
Right, so
mutiny.
If we mutinied, you'd be fucked there.
Yeah, you'd be gone.
Crew and my ship.
They're all pushovers.
All right, so everyone gains 2,500
Wow.
experience points
It's quite like that.
for recovering
How much?
damage. 2,500.
That is rather low.
Yeah, isn't it?
We're getting closer to level 10.
What's level 10?
64,000.
Oh yeah.
I'm at 59,000 right now.
Does D&D deal in 64ths and 32s and all these sorts of things?
What do you mean?
Because it's 64,000 for level 10. It's just, you know.
I don't know what their. I bet if you. I wonder what the graph would look like actually. I think it's exponential.
I'm still 7,000 off then.
I'm 5,7,900.
Must be 6,000.
57,900.
I'm
I'm
5,711.
just 60,000
5,711.
I'm
What's it?
5,7,565.
57,111.
5,9.
Where do you get the 11 from?
Zero.
I don't know.
Does anyone else have not a round number?
I don't remember ever giving you 11 experience points.
Yeah,
Or even
I've
like.
got 115. I've got a 5 at the end.
Yeah, I feel like I've dealt in 5s.
I've got a 5 at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
57,000
That's
right.
116.
But I think that might have been back.
Did I
then.
maybe just randomly give you 1 experience point for something you did?
I feel like that was a joke or something.
I feel like it probably was.
But you
yeah.
wrote it down, though.
That's
Wise
so
move.
awkward
Wise
now.
move. I'm having that
He
experience.
has one experience point.
That's fine.
Experience.
Experience is experience.
Yeah.
Very experienced.
So who's the closest to level 10 then?
Hold on.
No.
I can hear somebody
I
leaving
just
a
wanted
message.
to write
Just in
it
case it's
down.
important.
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to. You're nearly at 60,000.
I'm yeah, I'm at 59.
59. Nice.
So,
Do we get an extra inspiration for doing this one?
yeah, so we did the feedback forms. So, Matthew did it in the most timely manner. So he gets, what did I say, 3?
8.
Everyone else gets
Pretty sure
2.
you said 8.
No, I didn't think I did say
2.
I think we said 8.
I'm using them both in
it
this
would-
session.
Alright, yeah. They are yours. Do it as you will.
What was our
Wait,
cap on?
No.
8.
There
You
we go.
get 5?
That's-
You
your cap
can't
is
have
fine.
more than 5. Because like Malvern was short and she had like 11 or some shit.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
And then you just
fine,
use them all in the
you're
final boss fight. Boss?
Boss?
Big boss.
Boss?
Boss dishwasher.
Alright.
Are you sure? You just lose experience.
So you guys are
Not one experience again.
on a boat.
We've
Yes.
lost it.
You are out at sea. Trinicus and Waylon have gone ahead in the other smaller boat to try and track down the larger boat, and you left them with a rocky talkie.
Rocky talkie. Oh, that's good.
Well, it's either a rocky talkie or a talisman. So
Rock talkie.
Rocky talkie.
There's no context for walkie talkie, but
yeah. So they've gone ahead to track down the other ship.
Still makes sense.
Pursuing.
rock.
They are pursuing. You guys are kind of
We also self-pursuing this.
yeah. You're slower than they are. You had to deal with the syndicate lady and stuff. So they got a head start on
Yeah.
you.
Mm.
The enemy have a big hole in their sail then.
Yes, they do.
This is a smuggler ship.
And
That's
dents.
boy.
Dents in the front of the ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is your plan? You are on a boat. It's out at sea. It's chasing this other boat. Is that still your plan?
Yes.
Catch some rays.
We're trying to first catch up to my other 2 crew members and then go straight on after the ship.
Okay. Give me a navigator skills check. Mr. Captain Man. Use the tools.
So I just get my
First
proficiency
roll
bonus.
of episode 1.
First roll of episode 1.
Do better.
I haven't slept since the last battle, have I?
No, you haven't. You guys have been up all night.
We should probably have a bit of a nap.
You think?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think that's
inspiration
right.
just yet.
Because we're in chase.
Do you want help?
Oh, we're chasing that other thing.
Can I help?
not sure it's
You
gonna
are
save me
probably
at this
the
point.
only person who could. Yeah.
Okay. What would I add to?
Are you proficient in navigator skills?
I don't think so.
Are you proficient in water vehicles?
I've been navigator skills.
Oh,
I mean, I should be, but I'm
since
not.
I'm proficient in
No,
both,
I
can I get double
No.
proficiency? Damn it.
It's technically it should be a water vehicle check, but I forgot that water vehicles existed.
Oh, so
Go.
can I make a water vehicles check instead of a navigation?
Yeah, but use the die you already rolled.
No.
No.
I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 15. Okay.
It's much better.
So what was your first roll? 5
That's
plus
what's
2
the
from.
bonus.
So is that 5 with proficiency?
Yes.
Okay, so you got a mighty 7. So okay. What's your wisdom?
Not high.
Oh, man.
11.
11.
This is like the first
Okay.
capsing of the ship this guy's done.
So Naren walks up to the wheel and he kind of brings the ship around. He's like he's shouting all he's got all the sailor lingo. He's like get
like
the
a
main
ship hand
sails
brake,
down and batten down the crow's nest and
Rigging.
yeah rig
Something.
rig it
Spice
all.
the main deck.
Rig it.
Someone mop this place. Naren goes to bring it around and he's kind of so you haven't slept for 2 days. Well, yeah. So you're up pretty early the day before. It's like 5 or 6 a.m. at this point. So you're kind of you just pulled an all-nighter. You just had a big fight. You're flagging a little bit. You threw a woman off the ship. And he just kind of swings it around, and you're like, it's dark, and you don't know where you're going, and you kind of head off in the direction. You don't see anyone, and then Chronicles and Uelmen get on the stone, and they're like, Captain, we're losing them. They're rigging a new mainsail.
Ricky, I mean, they had a spare?
Yes! That's
Well,
why
yeah.
I was like, that pirate ship's fine. I just won't catch up with us.
How far out did you get?
Quite far out. Is the ship's not? It's not really meant for these waters, Captain. It's Waylon's seasick right now. Yeah, he went. There was like a big bird flew over, and he went chasing it, and then he's.
You weren't chasing a bird.
He likes birds. There was an albatross.
Waylon.
That's how far out
Do
we
you have a
are.
bunch of children on your crew?
Wayland's relatable character.
This ship, does it look faster than the
He
Dubious
just likes
Boys?
birds.
Oh yeah, it's like a galleon, right?
It didn't shoot the
Galleons typically
albatross.
faster than
Yep.
smaller.
Because it's got like 3 big freaking.
Their
masts.
max speeds. The acceleration is nowhere near that.
Does it look like they're curving off to either side of the land, or just going dead out to sea?
It looks like they're heading west. I think
West,
I'm kind of
back
turned
round the
all
top
up
of the
around a bit.
It's not so good.
West is not the way we want. East. Shit. Have they spotted you yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. Maybe I'll try catch up to you and then see where to go from there. If you've lost sight of them, then
Well, no, I can still see them, but they're the gap is widening, Captain.
ah. Okay. How far's left are they cutting?
It's fairly gentle. I'm not really. It's difficult to tell. I've got no landmarks. I'm not the navigator.
Who's the navigator on board my ship, me?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask you that in a minute. The
Okay.
navigator was probably someone who is no longer serving on your ship now because you've only got like 6 foot.
Shit. Okay. Keep tailing them for as long as you can.
Okay.
If you come up with any brilliant ideas to either keep up with them or slow them down, let me know.
Okay. Well, all we've got is like we found like 3 haddock in the nets. So
Got food for a while then.
yeah.
Whole ship, 3 haddock.
Bad fishing ship.
Love some raw fish.
Okay. Okay, Captain. Okay, bye.
It's like one fish supper.
So yeah, it's about like somewhere. It's in the early. It's in like it's like pre-dawn still. you guys are on a boat. It's kind of heading out to, I assume, sort of northwesterly. No?
Isn't pre-dawn just night?
Yeah, but it's like a really dark bit of night before the dawn.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
So what are we doing?
I don't know.
That's it now.
We either try cut them off or we leave them. Keeping in mind they have 20,000 gold on their ship.
Hmm.
That's enough to buy an airship. A bear.
How much gold does the party have?
Yeah, I've got 20,000. So we'd have 40,000.
As an air thingy.
Here we go, in our air day.
I mean, I don't know what we can do to catch up to if they're faster than us.
Use
Gonna
the
do-
gods.
I can do some wind stuff.
Let's
Wind
do some wind stuff.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Do you have this
I'm
spell?
Is that
going
what
to-
we're calling it now? Wind stuff?
What have I got? What have I got?
I'm going
I've
to
got-
stop praying to Arissa and have all of my crew worship her, also praying with her.
Okay, that's like 2 or 3.
All
two of them.
I mean, like, cause, and some of them are like, you know, like, Kevin, I'm rigging the mainsail here. Do you want me to really?
Okay, yeah.
I can if you want.
No, the ship needs to sail manually if Arissa doesn't help us.
Okay. But he does whatever the rigging action is.
Does Pharaoh worship Arissa? Does he worship anyone?
Yeah, I don't think he probably worships anyone.
I don't think he would.
Worships you.
I don't think he does. Okay, yeah. Me and my crew at Nautilus all go pray and hope Arissa helps.
Okay.
This is like, Arista's a fairly new god for you, so your crew's not. Do you remember when you were evil and we were like, hey, go worship Arista?
No, I'm probably sure I was. Was I? I thought I was worshipping Arissa before she blessed my brother.
I don't know.
I remember.
No, yeah, that was it. Because everyone was like, oh, you should have been a blue dragonborn at the start.
No.
Because of the whole Arissa thing.
Hmm.
We're blue dragonborn. Shoot lightning.
I'll go
That was what I wrote. That's
for-
what was what the chat.
the Octius pray.
Okay, go for it.
Gives the wind, big man. Gives the wind! Wind to wind!
Yes!
So, what's that religion? Yeah. 28.
28. Okay.
That's a big old number.
Just lightning
Let's
strikes
move from
the
the
boat.
wind then.
It's now got energy to go faster.
This isn't what you wanted?
Turbocharge.
So yeah, the wind picks up a bit, either by luck or by magic. Just a little bit.
Alright, there you go.
That's all I've got for you.
That's all I got for you.
Should
I
I roll for?
thought we were being very
Yeah,
crafty.
give us a religion check.
Is there any?
I thought that was like a major thing we didn't want to go out to sea because we were very crafty.
I was like,
Nothing
How
there
would
is
the
listening to you.
tracking me? It's really just pure luck if we run into it. Well,
We've got all of us.
unlucky.
it's in great.
I feel like this tracking spans the whole world.
Yeah, do I get any bonuses for my crew and Nautilus praying with me?
The DC is lower. You can use your wisdom or charisma.
I was on a 19.
It was dancing on a 19 there.
It's not.
But you did.
I can use wisdom or
Charisma. Depends. Are you trying to like persuade her, or are you just going by like pure faith?
well, since my charisma stands high, I'm gonna say I'm trying to persuade her.
Okay.
Well, there.
Hey, Rissa.
Hey.
Hi, it's me.
Again.
How you doing?
It's just a 12 with no bonuses other than the +1 from my charisma.
So it's at 13, or is it 12 including bonuses?
Nurse is like, I saw that spy flirting with you earlier. Don't try and persuade me or anything.
So you're sailing for like half an hour, 40 minutes, and then you can see Uelmen and Chronicles' boat is there. The seas are kind of choppy. So it's like their boat's kind of going, your boat's kind of going like this. Your boat's kind of going like, ooh. But they're kind of, you can hear them like shouting at each other, like, that's not us! And they're kind of going northwest, but you can't see any sign of another ship.
What?
These two guys freaking out on a boat. Keep going!
Okay.
It's okay, we got this.
I'm gonna get those two back on board the walrus.
Okay.
What's gonna happen to that small fishing boat?
With addiction. Fuck the small fishing shit.
Put someone on
Grandma
back.
Kelly's got a reputation to keep.
It's not grand. It's
She's
not
got
good brand
reputation.
reputation. Oh boy.
Just did the breeze.
Yeah, breeze on boat.
You can make her go back.
Can she see?
Breeze is like, of course I can sail.
Can't even read.
Sorry, who are you? I can sail. Who's this person? She just comes in here and just, oh yeah, the token Irish person comes in here and replaces me. Of course I can sail.
Alright, jump on.
Alright, okay. Yeah, I'll get she gets down in the boat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be fine. Just you watch, right?
Okay.
Do you know where you're going?
Of course I do, yeah.
Get back on
I
board
can
the
sail.
ship for Greed.
Hey, I can sail.
Back
I
on
would
board
like
the
to
walrus
insight
now.
check this.
Sure, go for it.
Hey, if she's sailing, she's no singing, which is the.
Whoa.
I heard that.
Dragon and boat.
That's enough. 15.
15. She seems to believe she thinks she can sail.
Okay.
South.
If this is how Febreze dies, I'm gonna.
I left my compass at home.
Febreze, go to the port side of the ship. That's how we'll find
Does
out.
navigator's tools include a
She goes to the
compass?
wrong
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
We don't even know which side's the port
It's a nice compass though, you've had it for a long time.
It's my compass. Does anyone else on board the ship have a
I've
compass?
got 9 pairs of tools that I never use. Checker mine.
Cheers.
Enjoy going
Right,
back to
let's
Mars.
see if she can
Okay.
understand it.
She can't read. Well, I can't.
That's the squiggly one, right?
That's the S.
That's the squiggly one, yeah?
Yeah. The,
Yes.
They're all squiggly.
It's the
It
squiggly
draws
one.
it backwards.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright, cool.
She knows it backwards relative to us.
I did try teaching her to read.
This compass has 2 arrows on it.
It's supposed to.
That's a clock.
What?
No, it's got the squiggle, but it's got 2 arrows.
That's a 5.
Where are they pointing?
Well, one's pointing. Well, if so one points to the squiggle, and one points to the sideways. The what?
What's up with
Shut up! I can sail. It's
What's up
We
with
don't have
that?
time for this. Ditch the ship. Get back on board the walrus.
not very nice.
Get
I don't
on.
care.
I can sail.
Get on board.
Can't read the compass. You're gonna have no idea where you're going.
I know exactly where I'm going.
Get back on the ship.
She kind of clambers over the ship and clutches her. I can sail.
Okay, we're ditching the fishing ship.
Oh man.
Okay, how's
Grandma
your
Kelly's
bird work?
gonna get angry
The
knocking
birds.
on our door.
Can you use it to scout out?
Oh sure. Hang on.
Where's my fucking
Is that how this bird works? Can you do that?
It can cast animal messenger. Is it? Technically, what it's about. It depends. You might be able to do it. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it works that way. I'm pretty sure I have to know where it's supposed to go.
I like at the start, we're gonna return this in better condition because we've fixed it all up and now we're just taking it.
It'll float back to shore. Eventually.
It'll float to a shore.
Yes,
Like it's
that's what I
fucking
said.
worth
Back to shore.
Hang on. Okay.
Which port are we getting?
No.
Fishing.
No.
Well, we bumped off that other fishing.
Oh.
I gave him an unreasonable amount, it's fine. He can buy a new one. Okay? No.
I was like,
You can't buy diamonds.
you can't buy sentimental values.
My sweat and blood's in that boat.
it. Have we searched this boat for cool stuff?
I can't find my bird.
I don't. No.
So we're gonna
Can I
roll
search
Could
this
you
as
print
well.
off
Can I
a
search
piece of
this
paper
boat
for
for cool
birds?
stuff?
No, it can cast. I think I gave you an index card with it. It can cast animal messenger. That's basically the only thing it can do.
I remember when I said I got a good look at the captain
Yeah.
of their boat. I had a good look at them.
Yes.
Can you cast Animal Messenger?
Maybe.
Message them, right?
You think that might happen? It's not like it's not like a thing you can see through its eyes and get like a familiar for them.
No, but we could follow it.
Yeah, you could do.
you can turn into a big bird, can't you?
Yes, but I can't tell. I think I've used up my big bird turning into it during the fight, and we haven't had a sleep yet.
You used one of them, right?
No, I used two.
You specify a location and
Yeah,
a
that's right,
recipient.
I got killed it, and then I turned back into a bird.
Right, Sanger?
You have to specify a location and a recipient.
Can I specify that ship and the captain of it?
You can, but because it doesn't know where that is.
Dang.
Matt,
Not gonna work, man.
could you phantom me, please?
It's like you'd have to like give it directions to like a permanent
Thank you,
place.
mate.
Oh, yeah?
Like you'd have to be able to go like go south to this city and find this man with a blue hat
Okay.
and tell him his nose.
Can I check the boat for cool stuff they might have left behind?
Yeah, where are you checking?
In general, like the captain's quarters and stuff like that?
You can check the captain's quarters.
Or just
There is
like the dock?
currently a resident captain.
Okay, the bit where they keep all shit.
Like the
Any-
whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh,
Thank
the
you
bit
very
where
much,
they keep
mate.
all the shit. I'll take them. Oh, that was a 7, not 1. This is a confusing dice. Right, what's that investigation? 17.
17.
No.
You find there's a lot of places below decks where you can see like an imprint of where a chest was and stuff that has been removed. They've got a couple of like crates of like food and trade goods and stuff. There's like a crate of silk that might be worth some amount of money. You don't find anything like there's nothing downstairs that like comes with magic or anything.
Any clues or? Clues?
What do you mean?
Was it syndicate?
Yep.
Any other stuff?
You find like some uniforms and stuff, yeah.
Wait, are you searching my boat?
You only just noticed.
No, I mean, have you searched it for the stuff they left behind?
What did they leave behind?
They might have found stuff.
They've
Like
like
living on the boat.
for like 2 months.
Just to clarify, none of them know about the secret hatch to the secret deck, right?
No, unless you don't.
Does not tell anyone.
The bird doesn't work that way. I need to know where
Shut
it's
up.
going. Hey, he's good.
What kind of tasty food?
Huh?
Is it tasty food?
It's like it's just kind of decent food. They have a lot of like preserved things like salted meat and
Jam.
vegetables and stuff like that.
Oh, vegetables.
Yeah.
That's new.
Don't
Chef.
eat my vegetables.
I found vegetables!
I could tell the owner of that fishing ship that his boat is not coming back.
That's not beneficial to us. By the way, I'm coming back. Uelmen and what's that guy's name?
Trinicus.
Huh?
Trinicus.
Trinicus. How long ago did you last see the ship?
About 20 minutes ago.
Which direction?
They were still heading west.
That's nice.
Is it still kind of northwest or just hard west?
It was too far away to tell.
Okay, we'll go hard west now and hope we come off.
Okay, Captain. Read the things. Do the sailing.
How many crew is it essential to run the ship?
Like 6.
How many devices have we? 6. Perfect. The next hour is going to get the shift so people can take rests.
Okay.
So 6 people sleeping and 6 people awake.
Alright.
Manning the ship.
Okay. So how long are you going to sail for?
I'm going to have Farrell take the first watch, and Scott, will you want to do 2-hour shifts?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, go with that and have it split between party and crew so that the ship isn't fucked when it's the
Sure,
crew.
okay.
I can do that thing that Malcolm does, isn't it? Like an elf
trance thing, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, you're doing fine in a minute. You're not right.
I've also got the Caledonia Breeze.
Yeah, Calendar Cruiser. And yeah, Gecko's there as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess when it's my shift, Gecko will be on with me.
Okay.
Maybe teach him a bit about sailing.
Sure, okay. Okay, so, roll me some
Just get a drink.
percentile dice.
Can I get another percentile license?
Yes. Which one do we need?
The regular number, not pets. Thank you. And you instead, what was the tones?
15. 58. Not good enough. Yeah, so you sail for like 4 hours and you take watches and go back down.
How far west have we got at this point?
Like
Past.
40 or 50 miles.
Have we gone past Smart?
Well, you're like it's still in the distance. It's just like so. Anyway.
And then we plan our full rest.
That would be 2 hours of sleep each.
No,
I don't think so.
short rest. I thought we were doing the long rest.
So you were kind of there, and now you're like there,
Ah, shit.
but like further north, kind of off the map.
Does anyone have any way of tracking your ship, or do you want to just swivel? Because I'll make it the right
I just give a, all I can do is have a little pray and see if he'll tell us something. But that's the best I got.
Vague as fuck. They're in the ocean.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, give it a
Something's
shot.
happening.
Oh no. I'm going to pray to Arissa again with anyone wishing to partake.
Okay. Yeah, some people will partake.
I'll go for my little pray.
All right.
Natural one.
Okay.
Also,
You're
it
asking
hates
me
you.
to work with my
uh,
ex?
Hey, you already gave us some wind. You know?
How many of my crew are praying with me?
2 or 3.
I rolled an 18 plus 1.
Yeah, the seas get like over the next half hour or so. The seas get a little calmer, and there's not like the ship doesn't appear or anything.
Is the sun come up?
Shit.
It's coming up. Is that fine?
No, it's just
Yeah, I was bumping my cable, yeah.
Alright.
Is the anyone in the crow's nest with a spyglass spotting anything? Have you guys got it?
I don't know. Like, we could keep going, maybe not find them, and end up further away from where we need to be. But we're going to be traveling for a long time anyway, so may as well just.
Guess we'll try for a day or something.
Okay. I did also have that significant lady try and find out where they dock.
If you can give me a full night's rest, then I can scry and try and find out where they are.
Go for a full night's rest.
Okay. Do you want to just sail
Signal.
hug the coast? Or.
We'll go closer inland, but not quite hugging the coast. Close enough that we can see the coast
Okay.
with us landmarks.
Close. All right. So you're just kind of sailing for long enough for everyone to get a long rest around the coast. Okay. So
Full hit points in that bag?
yeah, everyone gets their benefits of a long rest. So you get all your hit points back. You get spell slots and abilities and all that sort of jazz.
That's Niall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, Niall!
I was watching.
Maybe.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hola!
Hola! Okay. Alright, what do I want? Let's go for. Let's take that way. Go for common. I probably don't need banishment.
What's divination again?
I have no idea.
I chat to God.
I would
Actually,
imagine
yeah,
it's to do with gain this knowledge. Divine knowledge.
Right, that's right there. Spells like so. Divination. That's inquire for some specific roll. That will tell you. Okay. And commune. see.
Trying to get
That's like
in
the
your
3
spot.
questions.
Yeah.
Can the answer be yes or no? You must ask your questions before the spells end. You receive a correct answer for each question. The divine beings are necessary. Okay, call me in as a yes or no answer. So it doesn't really help for directions. Kind of does.
You'd be like, should we go?
On the
No.
west.
Yeah.
The divination. Okay. Matt, do you have incense or appropriate offerings for Altius up to 25 gold pieces on the ship?
Just give him some gold. That's my goal.
Yeah, do you want the 20,000 gold?
We have incense on board the ship.
You keep
I've got a
incense
nice
on
spider.
You have 25
that's
pieces
I
of
think, yeah.
vegetables.
I've got a wee
Cured
collection.
vegetables.
Got a wee collection.
Yeah, I've got a nice spider and some beetles and some.
I feel like the captain's quarters is a bit nicer than the rest of the ship. Maybe. I'm not sure if incense would. I know common or incense as well. Does it-
Incense and the sacrificial offering appropriate to religion together worth 25 gold pieces. So a little bit of incense and the offering worth 25 gold pieces. I don't know, something appropriate to the sky. Maybe.
Bird, let's kill a seagull.
Always have to kill a seagull.
I think my dog would be happy about that.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's an offering.
Do you have the sextant?
It's a
Here,
god's
have
work.
this dead
A
seagull.
sextant.
You don't want
No.
this.
You must have a sextant.
Well, do I in my navigator's tools?
I think so. I think it specifically says you have a sextant in there.
Okay.
Sextant is like the triangle thing, right?
Yeah.
Like angles and shit.
That's probably worth about 25 gold pieces.
It's a bit steep.
There's a really nice sextant, yeah.
Is mine really nice?
I don't know how much navigator tools cost.
I know.
I think they cost less than 25 gold pieces.
Yeah, they're real cheap.
So,
I've been a sailor for a long time.
It's just two sticks tied together.
Why do they call it
it's
sex?
fancy though. This one's gold inlay.
Wait, so what do you need?
Oh,
You
that's
need
nice.
25
I need
gold
some
pieces?
incense and a sacrifice worth 25 gold pieces.
But it has to be for your religion specifically.
A sacrifice of offerings.
Oh no!
Sacrificial offerings.
Camera down.
No.
It's capsized.
Oh no, I'm not on
Relevant.
stream.
No.
Oh,
An
think
offering
everyone
for
on the
Altius
stream-
worth 25 gold pieces.
probably just went seasick. There's not the solution I had in mind, but it's what I've got to work with today.
More duct tape
Air,
is necessary.
sky
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't know what I could weigh it down with. Tape? Yeah, maybe tape.
You know I have it's worth 25 gold pieces.
Can it
Just
just
go
Yeah.
buy a lot of material on
Your hammer?
Not happening.
Take it back, Altius. I don't want to.
If it has a list of materials, that means that you have to. Can I just offer 25 gold pieces and some some incense? You know, like
buy yourself something
try
nice.
and cast a spell. You know what? I'll offer.
Buy yourself something nice.
I can offer some diamonds. That usually does it. Why?
Diamonds are for
That's fine. I've got a few diamonds. Right.
Diamante. Are you? Have you got?
I'm offering 25 gold pieces worth of diamonds,
Okay.
and I'm lighting some incense.
Okay.
I've got a candle.
What spell are you casting?
Divination.
What does divination do?
Oh, slime.
It's drawing the cards.
Sorry, one second.
Okay. The next morning, a bird alights on the ship with a letter for Zerga.
Yay, birds.
They know where to find you.
Scrying is
You're a good
even
bird.
worse. It is 1,000 gold pieces.
What's his bird look like?
So,
It's a vaguely.
You left the oven on.
It's like a bird. It's like a regular. It's like a raven.
Sign disappointed.
But it
Mother.
looks slightly more aware of stuff, and then it kind of drops this letter off in the question.
let's a little look at the bird before
What is that?
figure out what it is.
Huh?
Is it just a normal bird?
I don't know. It's her handwriting.
I don't understand this too. You just see it. Let someone else read it.
What?
Is it like my bird?
No, it's not. It's just your bird.
Okay.
It's like a regular. It's like a regular bird, but it looks like it's semi-enchanted. Or it's almost like an awakened
Makes
bird.
Sense.
Mhm.
One could scarce walk.
Okay, I don't think so.
This
Right.
is in character.
Your magic
What the
and often you put in contact with a god or god servant, you ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity occurring within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
You've got to
The
think of
spell
a short
doesn't take
phrase.
into
cryptic
account any
line.
possible circumstances that might change
This is
the
a
outcome,
combo,
such as the
right?
casting of initial spell, or loss or gain of a companion.
Right. Okay. And what question are you asking?
That's the yes or no.
No, it's just no, it's not anything.
The other one's yes.
You have to
Dude.
somehow wrap two questions in which directions and how far.
Ask them where are they going.
You could try asking if they're going to stop in that village. That's in Sam's place.
Yeah,
but
no.
if we're definitely going to the that might not help though, because it might be right on the south side of the continent.
Where is the other ship going?
We need to be more specific than the other ship.
Well, like the pirates? Are they pirates?
Ship
Do you
we are
want to see
chasing.
that?
Where are the?
Just stick it in.
Yeah.
I don't know what we use to do it.
If I can find the duct tape or just duct tape
Yeah,
it in. No, don't do this.
Where is the ship that we are chasing?
I'm working on it.
I was thinking.
Where is the ship we are chasing
but
going
we're
on?
So I was like, we won't need it, and then.
Yeah, just I've got duct tape somewhere.
That was a 4th level.
How vague is that?
Well, he always proves to be a vague guy.
To a dog.
Yeah. So this letter is interesting.
Where land meets water. Get a TLDR.
So, the lowdown on this letter is that we're banned from realm.
Wait, what?
Is this because we didn't count burn?
It's
Yeah.
because we lost the thing.
Wait, you lost what thing?
Wow.
We lost the fight.
Lost the thing.
We lost the fight.
I thought you were talking about the fishing boat. I'm like, that's a mermaid.
It's like, you lost that boat. You are banned.
We're banned from Rel.
Like the whole of Rel.
I like
Sorry.
Rel.
Talked
not
about,
wrong.
talked about
fucking
Lido.
dragon. You should just respond with enjoy the second dragon.
Cheers. Is it
I
help?
know, it talks
A safe
about
harbor
you and
shielded
me
from
by
prying
name.
eyes.
Just talks about everybody else as a part.
You should ask for
God
me.
damn it. Does that description match any harbour that any of my crew would refer? Well, would
So
know?
hard
Like,
to
kind
read,
of.
though.
Is there a less sketchy, I guess, harbour? A safe harbour.
Shielded from
Well,
prying
doesn't
eyes.
mean
Do
it's
we
not
have the more
sketchy.
map back?
Is Missport considered a really safe harbour?
Oh, it looks so nice. Did you get a new map?
Is the one Izzy did ages ago. Sorry, is Missport considered a safe harbor? Somewhat, yeah.
It's shielded from
It's
prying.
one of the largest harbors.
That sounds like it's a cave in the middle of all this coastline.
Shielded from prying eyes makes me wonder if it's like got magic protection from like scrying and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
The scry is 1,000 gold pieces sacrifice. Not sacrifice, but
I
Yeah.
reckon hopefully this syndicate leader will get back to
Can I
me
read
with
after?
where they're
Yes.
docking. So should we
I
just
can give it
head
to
for the
you,
northern
Bjorn.
expense?
give us a TLDR.
Silver.
Tilder.
It's like, it took me so long to realize what that meant. Like, what's a tilder? Why does
Yeah, me
everyone
too.
say it?
Why is it so good?
Tilder did not read
So basically, the letter says we were great in Rel for a while. Everyone loved us, and then it got back to everyone what happened, and when we lost that duel and how we ran away and we were cowards and we were assholes, and the fact that we murdered that bird, and now everyone hates us there. Basically.
How can it start a business? This is not
So we can't go back.
Yeah,
Well, actually, I didn't read anything about not going back. But I can
Oh,
skip off
jeez.
until the end.
I
Yeah, it
skimmed
goes
it.
over a big
Did
thing
I actually
that's
say what band from that?
Jake, I'd like to call
Pretty
my
much.
family just now.
It said don't come back.
I thought that's a
Dad!
Hey, what? Is everything okay?
That's fine now.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Why are you calling so early?
Oh, it's.
Are you home?
No. Right. Okay. News. So, we're at the move at Rel.
Good one, Dad. Are you going home soon?
No.
No.
No. We
We went out for a pack of cigarettes.
we're chasing after a boat for Naren right now, but that's beside the point. Rel's not too happy with the party,
Okay.
so
Okay.
He doesn't really.
Can-
You know
can-
this.
we're gonna have to move. Mount Tor.
You have to move.
Aye.
Well, hang on. Are they?
Someone's
So
bad.
what? Hang on. What? So they're unhappy with you, and now I have to move.
Well-
I'm blind.
You don't have to, but
He's not
I'm
blind.
concerned for your safety.
I'm mostly blind.
And yet, and that makes me even more concerned for your safety.
What about Granny and Grandpa?
they
They're banned as well.
Well, no, but they've got the place in Mount Tor, I'm thinking.
Oh, we gotta go all the way back there then.
Stop forcing your family to move.
Well, you don't have
Leave
to,
them
but I'm just concerned for you lot. Because they're not happy with the party.
What'd you do?
So-
Why are they mad with you? What have you done?
Well, people took our keep. We tried to take it back, and we couldn't, so we run off.
Well, that's a stupid reason for them to get mad with you.
Aye, well, they're mad of us.
and you skip out the part where we killed the guy while we were running away.
So
Is that Naren? Naren then?
Aaron's here, but you don't
Hey
want to
there,
talk to
Morden.
him.
Hi, Naren.
How's it going?
Warren says hi.
Can you hear me?
I'm just worried because they are not happy with me, so I don't want anyone to, like, hurt you lot.
Okay.
Change your surname, Morden.
Change my surname. What?
Ignore him. I just think it would be good if you were safe in Mount Tor as opposed to being in Rel, because I'm not sure I can come back to Rel.
But what if you?
Right now.
Why don't you just like I don't know? What if you just spoke nicely to them or something?
But
It
No,
was
no,
actually
this is
too
what it
bad.
actually says about being banned.
Yeah, we are banned.
It says, know that your party are no longer welcome within the lands of Rel.
yeah, it's going to be a struggle, I think, to do that.
Yes. Oh. But Dad, I'm sure you do this stuff all the time though. You always go through it.
Aye,
You always fix it.
this one might be a bit tougher.
She was like, oh.
Okay. Do you want to talk to Grant? Should I just talk Grant? They're not up yet.
You can tell them
They
later.
sleep so late.
You can let them know.
Okay.
I'm sorry, son.
Are you? So if I go to Mount Tor, is that where you're gonna be?
I'll try come through as soon as I can.
Redcrest, bitch.
Okay.
He doesn't make his
Okay.
own life. No, he can follow me everywhere.
Can't
his own
survive.
life.
He's blind in a medieval world.
Oh, he can. He's partially blind.
Partially blind.
The medieval world with trains.
Listen, you don't have to move. I'm just concerned. Just it's up to you.
No, it's fine. I'll move. It's fine.
No.
Yeah, no.
No. It's your decision.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
sure
let-
Granny and Granda would really want to go back to Mount Tor after they came all the way here, and then now they're,
You three have the conversation.
Okay.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Bye.
Bye. I love you. Bye.
So we're basically facing the repercussions of our careless and reckless actions.
We're not a count anymore.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so spinning the ship around
Going.
to the northern expanse.
React your
Okay.
train's family apart.
But there's 20,000 gold.
Yeah, we'll catch that later.
How?
Because hopefully we're going to
Redcrest
find
is our
out where
home
the
now.
dogs-
Let's
Yeah,
go.
they love us there.
Oh shit, yeah.
Redcrest.
Alright, so we pissed off Alan. This stuff around.
It seems everywhere we go.
Extra
people are
things.
You know where we haven't gone yet? Scale.
You
Let's
know?
go piss them
they're
off.
already
That's my village.
We never pissed off with us before we even formed.
They're pissed at us. We just show up. We're like, we're here.
Be more pissed, please.
I can't go back to my village now because we lost that guy's goddamn ship. You get kicked out of everywhere.
Oh,
I
Mars
was the one
pissed
that was
off.
like, put Febreze on the boat. You guys were like, no, she can't do the boat.
Yeah, I can sail.
See?
Yeah, I can sail.
Febreze knows just doing.
She has like expertise in half of her fucking things. Okay.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of boat stuff going on here, so.
Boats.
A lot of rivers and lakes and boats.
Yeah, I figured she'd probably know how to sail because she's from like an island-ish place.
Yeah, I do know how to sail.
It's a peninsula, mate.
Your peninsula.
Alright, so we're going to Northern Expanse.
Yes. We're
Right,
going
let's
to
go.
quickly drop by in Northern Expanse, pick up
Oh.
this book, leave,
Oh.
and try to
Can I just say the last time we had a quick drop off, we ended up for 2 weeks underground, and then there was Cthulhu.
quick drop off.
Quick mission.
20-minute adventure, Marty.
Okay, here we go.
Alright.
Do we have enough supplies?
Wait, did you just crinkle this paper a bit?
Yeah, because I printed it before my exam and I put it in my bag and they were crumpled. I went for tea stain.
The bird has, you know,
The bird is a
complete
long way.
cold.
And it's got.
He's got a cold in the whole time.
Yeah.
Poor little bird.
Crimp.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Being tired or something.
Alright then.
Make sure to send
Yeah, I'm
to
sorry
them
about folks to live up to your
you got them.
expectations,
Yeah, right.
okay?
Sorry, I'm trying to be immersive.
Let's go. Sailing montage.
Do we have enough supplies to make it to the Northern Expanse and then round to Redcrest?
He can summon food. I
Is
can
that
be
something
made.
that was even an issue until I brought up?
Man, if only we had like a fishing vessel that we could like fish for a long
So
time.
really, it would be great, wouldn't it?
I'll
Destroy
be
that.
fishing on the way.
We destroyed that guy's livelihood. He might starve.
There's
And
a-
then grab a
There's a few crew members.
He just dies because he doesn't have his
Great
bow.
fish.
You can catch like 2 fish.
Can I try and catch some fish?
Remember, we're not sitting still
Uh,
here. We're
yeah,
flying
You
into the water.
underestimate the
We're just like,
seaver's ways.
You're like,
So
I
it's
can
gonna.
get a fish.
So
If somebody
where
can do it, I
in the
can
Northern
do it.
Expanse are you going?
Do you know where the book is at all?
Never expensive big one.
Raffin's off looking for duct tape. He's the person you really need to chat to about this.
He's been gone a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna find the duct
How
tape.
did he make a tape out of ducks?
Duct.
But
tape.
Patrick's emerges from below decks. He
Is he
went
feeling
away.
better?
Yeah, he looks pretty in pretty good form, and he looks pretty angry. He comes to me and says, "Where's the elf? I have business with her." And he kind of like cracked his knuckles.
You
The
made a
elf
deal
is-
with the person that tortured him.
Who's the elf?
She. I
In the
met her.
sky.
I don't
There's a sky. that was
Oh yeah, her. Yeah, I let her go.
Yeah, we're friends. We got her. We kidnapped her, and then we let
He's
her
like-
go. Because
You let her go?
And so I
Nah.
kept it. I had to strike a deal.
He kind of like he
Strike a
like
deal?
rips the bandages off his hand, and he's like, "You did not have the right."
Oh, she
And he kind of clenches a fist, but it's like, you know, his fingers are all mad with like blood and pus and stuff.
How
Well,
much
she
does
said that.
20,000 gold into you?
Quite a lot.
No, just later.
Later.
What do you mean?
That I'm not sure if you were aware, but they were striking a deal with a pirate ship when we came aboard.
Yeah, the map.
Yeah, we have the map. We can also claim the 20,000 gold, but we needed her to find out when the ship docks.
Well, what happens after we get the inspiration with the information?
Well, after we have the information, there is nothing stopping you from getting the revenge. If you wish to kill her, be my guest.
Gain a persuasion check.
How's she gonna get in contact with us?
This is something that you can
I mean, she couldn't have.
It's a new
killed
day,
her.
lucky.
You know, we did it.
Hey, that's better.
Better.
What is math? It's a 16.
16. He rumbles a bit, but seems to accept that answer.
Do we have any ale on board?
Yes.
I'm gonna get him some ale.
Alright, Paddock, let's see those hands. Come on. Do some good old cure wounds and that on him.
Alright, you have to It tingles.
Does his finger go back?
No. It kind of like scabs over more clean, you know?
No, I've got to talk to you as well.
I'll give him some ale. I'm glad you're back, Patrick.
Whispering in my ear.
If you'll excuse me for a minute, there's a dwarf whispering at me.
Okay.
I've already done that. Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm keeping that scroll in a very secret location.
Up your butt.
The secretest of locations.
I feel that is too notorious that that's not secretive anymore.
But I'm
No one's
willing to
getting it.
disclose where it is.
Anyway.
Guess, I'm gonna hang around with Patrick today and try to do more about
Yes. Do
Okay.
you know where
Yeah,
that
he's
book is?
like he's pretty like he's normally like a
The
pretty
last
chunky guy.
last leak we had was
So he's like he's really thin and
Just
like
somewhere
underfed.
along
He's got like all
the-
sorts of like
Oh man.
Jake, there's not.
wounds and things.
There wasn't anything more than we knew it was somewhere in the northern expanse.
You got told to go visit a monastery.
Oh, that's right.
In the northern expanse? Or not in the northern?
I can't remember.
That one there, over the top.
Oh, I wasn't even in the Northern Expanse.
Okay, so we want to sail all the way. Yeah, let's sail to the east side.
Okay.
Is there any rivers that lead anywhere near it?
You have no idea. People don't really like that side of the. Like people don't really sail up that way. Like there's not much up there. Like there's no like trading settlement in the northern expanse or anything.
Plus lots of ice.
Yeah. Because it's really like it's the reason it's like all cold is because it's like literally like way up here compared to like the mainland.
Oh, is there like sheer cliffs all around the top of it?
In a lot of ways, yeah. There's usually ways up and stuff like that, but it's like broadly speaking, it's like cliffs and it's like a higher altitude area.
Oh, cool.
From Rel.
We've just got to go around. Do we have any charts on board of the continent?
Roll me a percentile, please.
45.
45. You have ones that are relevant to the area around Mar. Sorry, the western side. You don't really have anything in the eastern side,
Okay.
but you know it doesn't look too complicated to get because you're not trying to get to like some mad specific island or anything. You're just literally going east around the continent and then up to the cold bit of the coast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Is anything else happening?
Should we just do a montage today?
Sure.
Seems a little bit great.
They weren't trying to shoot the surprise that sneaks up on us.
But we were-
Oh, yeah,
so we ran away and we killed someone. You know when we did that big duel, like to get the cat, the keep back? Yeah, it was really long. Yeah, it does seem pretty ungrateful.
Yeah, you saved us from this, you saved us from that, you stopped like shield disaster, but then you did the thing.
Hold on.
Oh, screw you,
Is it
people of
you,
Rel.
you killed one person,
Good
but
berry.
you
How does
also
it work?
killed this Hydra. and we're
What's
very,
it?
very-
Good berry. The spell.
It's one, it's you get like one hit, like I think it's either 1 to 4 or 1 to 6 like berries, and each one will give you like makes you feel full for the day, but I think it's like 1 hit point that you get back. It's not.
We're thinking of feeding the whole crew. Like, if you could cast it each day, would that just feed the entire crew, you think?
How many's in the crew?
There's 6 of them.
We
Six
did
is
ask
also
if anyone was
6
dropped
hours
off in
plus,
Mar, because we have.
There's 6 of
Breeze.
them.
Yeah,
It
there's
could be.
15
I
in
think
there.
Goodberry will. I can't remember how many. It's like 1 to 4, 1 to 6. I've not used it in a lot of like since we were little. But one of the things it does do is it does make you feel satisfied with the day. So
It's like that bread.
Are supplies an issue we
Yeah.
have to deal with on local ship?
Yes.
Oh, elephant bread.
So you've got there's a number of different sort of roles on your ship. So who do you put in which place? So you've got you need a navigator. You need someone who you need like a cook to make the meals and stuff. You need a quartermaster who kind of, takes care of all the equipment, is kind of like the second in command. You need a boatswain who like checks the ship down and is like, oh yeah, like they report to you, go no, we've got like some rot on like the bottom left hand side of the prow. They need to sort that out. You need a carpenter and a doctor, and then the sailing master who actually sails the ship, which is probably you.
It's one crew that we have.
You have us.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
seaworthy.
Also,
The
on
land yard.
none of these jobs assigned, I lost all of the crew who did these
Well, it's
things
just like
before.
I don't know who you would have put in charge of them.
Oh, okay. Patrick's is obviously first mate.
I call doctor.
Mr.
I
Zephyr.
mean, yeah, you're the doctor. on
Up
board
to 10
currently.
berries.
Hey.
Do you get a degree?
I feel like
It'd be up to 10 berries,
Waylon
and
might be a good cook.
they get one hit
Is
point
that yeah?
per berry.
And they feel full?
Has he been cooking so far?
So
So,
it might,
I
it
think
might
they
be.
kind of just take it in turns. He's like,
Sorry?
yeah, if you want to, yeah, I can do
I
that.
think it's level 1. It's
We
great.
haven't had anything made by
First
that
level
before.
trend.
Yeah, he's fine.
Isn't that like a create water spell as well?
Okay.
He likes to do like
It's
poultry
great
and
food and
stuff,
water, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
but you don't really tend to
Free.
have on board. But he's like, he's
I
made
have
up
a
when he
carrot, but I have that. So we're fine for food and water. We should just try it.
I think we should
Huh?
attack
You are the
Rel.
ship chef now, though.
Okay.
Fuck
Yes,
it.
yes,
Screw
Cap.
him!
What were the other
Yeah,
ones?
an arm.
Yeah, fuck him!
Why
She
don't
was
we
so polite about it.
attack with trees and make it the infinite forest?
Yeah.
I guess.
Infinitely.
Attack him with vegetables.
Infinite forest.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
Screw you, bro. You suck.
And I'll take note of this.
I'll bring the
remember as
potatoes to life and they'll rise from the fields and attack Rel.
well. Jenna,
Groovy.
quartermaster.
Quartermaster is like second in command.
Messenger.
Oh, so the
What do
same
you
as
want to
first
do?
mate.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
I don't know.
send
Like I think
40 gold
like
to that
historically,
poor
like there was
guy's
a quartermaster and the first mate, which is like
Oh yeah,
they
sure.
just kind of did other stuff.
I mean, I think I can
Like
just
a
I can just tell the
quartermaster
carrier and
is
take it
what,
to him if you want.
the stereotypical
Alright.
first mate is.
So I got the bag of gold.
So can I assign Petra exposed first mate and quartermaster?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I'll do that.
What do we say? Do you want to give him a message, or do you want to give the bird a message?
yeah, I write sorry, sad face. No,
Sorry.
So does the bird say
Korvaki.
sorry? Korvaki, yeah.
alright,
Muir has a message for Korvaki to give to.
Ah, yeah. Boss says you want a message. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
shit,
the
what
bird
was the
talks.
guy's name in, the guy's boat we just...
Fisherman Bob.
Fisherman Bob?
I just said bots left borrowed a ship, so.
Hey,
Fisherman.
nice arm.
Mr.
Thank
Fisherman.
you.
Here's your gold back. You can give it to him.
Here's some gold. Is that heavy enough? Is that too heavy? Is that fine?
It's alright, I guess.
Whose gold is that?
That's Muir's gold.
Can I give him, I know where the house is, can I give him general directions?
Yeah,
Alright, here's the address.
Tell him not to freak out, but we lost his boat. Muir's word that you'll get more money eventually because we lost his boat. Sad face.
Okay.
Sad emoji.
Talking Raven goes up, says, "Don't worry, it's all covered." Okay, and he flaps off.
Can he find his way back to us easily?
He's like, yeah.
He's
Thanks.
magical.
Go have fun.
Off this New York word.
What
You
would
won.
the other roles have to fill out?
You still need a navigator. You need a boatswain, a carpenter, and Runic is currently serving as your doctor.
Dr. Burek.
And if these people aren't on board the ship, is it negative effects?
Yeah. It just doesn't operate like peak vision.
So people who are more likely to be on the ship. Is Farrell a good navigator?
He's
been
fine,
around
yeah.
a long time.
He's like Farrell is pretty good at just about everything. Like you can,
Okay.
you could put him wherever and it'd be fine. You-
Jack of all trades.
in the same way that you could fill pretty much all those roles, find yourself and not have any
Call
like.
it out.
I will put Farrell as the navigator.
Okay.
Who I put away for wrong levels.
Would Fraffin be a good or bad carpenter?
Carpenter. I'm a carpenter.
Yeah.
But I'm not
Oh
on
no,
the ship
actually,
all the time.
you'd think he'd be really quite good being an elf and a wood elf at that.
He could shape trees good, I
Yeah.
think. I couldn't cut them.
Nicholas?
He's not around.
It's not
Mind you, I don't know
round.
what they cut them with because we don't use metal.
What happened to it?
So maybe if we just get them to grow.
He disappeared sometime between
Like
anger
dead
and
stick.
Floating stick in the water.
Because like when your crew found out what happened to the ship in this port, they like the people that you have with you, they left like immediately. Whereas some of the other, like normally, you know, they would have like 2 or 3 weeks notice for the other crew members, and they would have come down and been like, okay, well, let's go. Sure.
So they're still kind of part of my crew?
Yeah, you just don't know where they are.
Okay, cool. So carpenter... Jenna, is she good at carpenting?
She's fine. She hasn't really done carpentry before.
Okay.
And she's still fine at it?
Well, she's not
We're
like
impressed.
she's you know, it's all like planks and stuff, like it's all.
What about now?
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay, now is my carpenter.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice ice cream.
Who's your boatswain?
Boat spotter.
Your boatswain.
Is that a person who pilots?
That's the person who checks the ship for damages and keeps it, make sure you got enough supplies. And
Scotty.
they're kind of like your like deck crew boss.
Scotty.
Rathcan.
Okay.
Rathgran.
Not Raffin, Rathcan.
Who half of your crew is. I'm like, who are these names?
Well, what was the title for that?
Boatswain.
Boatswain.
Yeah, or bosun.
Okay. So
They have a whistle, I think.
Is there anything else?
Those are the main ones you need to fill.
Good.
Everyone else will just assume normal kind of positions. Yeah, they do have a whistle.
Do I have a whistle?
Or cat.
That's
cat
a pussy.
I think I
Very
Apparently.
An egg with like a bar or
Rathclan.
a powerful egg.
How we do it? Are we all sorted?
Yep, that's...
Alright, we
Continue
have
to say that.
we have spells for food and water, Jake.
You got spells for okay.
Otherwise, I think we're just sailing around.
All right.
Let's sail round.
So you're going to the monastery. That is gonna So that is gonna take you 8 and a bit days.
It's a lot faster than walking.
That's a lot faster than that.
Well, it's because it can sail 24 hours a day, whereas you can only walk like 8 hours a day. So on day 3, you are sailing around, kind of.
Oh, crack.
Say
Hello.
that, though, you can joke.
Like you're around about like here-ish,
Okay.
and you're like within view of the shore, because you have to hug it to kind of get around, because you don't have the charts. And you can see like everyone's on deck is all doing their stuff, and then you they all like look east, and you see like there's this from the shore. There's like this one like pillar of flame, and then there's a bunch more, and then there's like pillars of lightning, and like there's like explosions and things like 30 or 40 discrete like bursts of elemental energy into the air.
Okay.
Uh,
So nervous.
Fireworks?
Take a look.
Okay.
Let's see.
Give me a perception check.
I assume whoever's in the crow's nest as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy. And then proficient too. So that is 21.
21. Yeah, you can see like kind of on the shore is like 30 or 40 dragonborn in like outfitted for military.
Whoa, we made it!
Okay, I'm gonna sail towards
Service.
the shore.
Okay.
The shore!
Dinosaur dudes.
Steal.
No, I know who they are.
Oh.
Well, no, actually.
No.
Now we're not going.
But like your crew are like, Captain, I think we're being signaled.
Okay, let's go in as close as the ship will go.
Okay. So it takes like 20 or 30 minutes to kind of keel in.
Why are Dragonborn so dramatic?
Kind of
I can see them!
draw up to the like beach essentially, and these troops like they walk down to the forefront, and presumably are you stepping off the ship or are you staying on the ship?
How far away from the shore are they? Like, we should speak to each other at this distance?
We'd have to shout.
Hiya.
I'm going to take my beefiest, scariest looking dragonborn and hop onto a wee skiff and sail to the shore.
I'm
Not
coming.
You can come to the shore, sure.
Okay, like you don't have to, like you could just, like you can get close enough that you could let down a gangplank and then like wade the last bit.
Oh,
If you don't want to get wet, then
No, I'll wait it.
Okay.
Wait,
I'll
cool.
wait.
sure.
I'm
Okay.
going.
So who is all going down?
I can't wait.
I'm
I'm
going.
3 foot tall.
I could wait.
Well, that's not your decision, I'm afraid, but you can come.
Alright,
Look at me.
I'm too busy talking.
I am the captain.
You're not in charge of me, actually. You're on
And
my
I
ship.
send Padwick on your shoulder so I can listen in.
Yes, you can. I was speaking to Solga.
I'm gonna do that.
I
Okay.
respected you while you were in helping to stand.
Okay. So I mean, like the rest of you can just like stand on the ship and watch because they're like 100 feet away or whatever. There's like 30 or 40 troops in not tremendous equipment. It's all like kind of fairly light armor. And there's this one guy who steps out in like plate mail, this like red dragonborn,
Yeah.
who kind of like Aaron gets down off the ship and starts waiting, and he kind of steps out among the iron, and then they walk this far, and he shouts, "Hail! Be you Narin called Mark X?" But like kind of more dragon.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Are we speaking Dragonborn? Dragonborn and Draconic, sorry.
No, I think he speaks it in. No, I think he would say in Draconic. Yeah. So like you guys are like there's like Aja! It's supposed to be! And I'm like, what the fuck? What?
Dragonborn man.
So he
I
kind
think
of
they'd be more lispy.
he stands about 10
Dragonborns,
feet away
yeah.
from you, and he draws his sword and like drops to one knee. And he says, "My lord, we have traveled the length and breadth of the land in search of you. I am Balax Gore, servant of Tiamat and captain of the 8th Legion of Scale. We have come to pledge our service and support your claim to the throne." And then, like as he kind of draws his sword, like all the troops go like they like beat their chest once and fall onto their knees as well.
Cool.
Tom for him a bit of a badass there.
What's happening? Right, now we've got a lizard army, let's attack Rel.
Attack the
Lizard army.
I ask him to stand.
He stands up. Everyone else is like they all stand up as well,
The rest
really well drilled, like all at once.
So you served as part of the Scale Army?
Yes.
And you've come all the way across the continent to join me?
Yes.
Thank you very much. This is my ship, my crew, and my party.
Hello.
Yes, we have heard of them. Their tales are great.
All good, I
We
guess.
have good tails.
Dragonborn don't actually have tails.
It's not all we don't have.
Since they served in the army, Zorgar served in the army. Any link there? Do they know?
Like, do you ask him that?
Still don't know Zorgar's ranking on this, I don't know.
He was a standard bearer, so like that's
Standard
like
bear.
standard bearer. So like you would have been like you would probably been like a squad leader or something. Like you would have like your own troops.
And how high is this guy? Commander?
He said he is the captain of the 8th Legion.
So he's higher than
How many legions are there?
a lot.
At least 8.
You have no idea.
At the very least.
Because that might be a sizable proportion of their army or a tiny
Yeah.
proportion.
He
It's
bows
a
to
silent
the-
portion of ours.
I like how they've come to support my claim to the throne. Fuck you. How many people is there?
like 40.
Whoa.
40.
Can we
Can I fit that on my ship?
Just.
Yes!
Go crew.
Slaves.
I'm happy to have you join my crew. We have a few things to take care of, but
It's
eventually
got like
we will
a
make our
dinosaur
way to
army.
Scale.
He says, Galathar's grip on our country grows tighter with every day, and the people's want for change grows with it.
Do you happen to know what's his name? Hang on, 1 second. Do you happen to know Valorian? Or a Talgon?
I know none by that name, sir.
Shall.
Okay, I will.
Cool. Hold on.
Talon gets me every time.
Calvin?
What's your problem?
Can I go inspect all the troops?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What a noise.
Holy shit, I have archers.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's 1 unit of archers and like 2 units of infantry.
Damn, you could have used them when you were fighting against.
Um,
I guess we got them because we got
I'm just gonna have Captain Ballant?
Balax.
Balax. Do I have Captain Balax come with me and inform me on the region?
Sure, okay, he'll give you like the lowdown. He's like this. He is a sort of middle-aged dragonborn. He's got his horns. One of them's like snapped off.
He's older than me.
Yeah, yeah.
cool.
We don't have horns.
He is a battle priest of
You got horns
Tiamat.
yet? We have stuff.
No problems.
No nubs.
How long till you?
You've got like bumps about where they're gonna come in.
It's
Like it's like baby teeth, right? So your scales have to open from them and stuff.
How long does it
Not
take?
until like full
You don't get that until you're like
Something like that, yeah. And they grow at like a rate of like a few inches per year.
It's pretty flat.
Okay. I will welcome them on board my ship. Do any of you know how to sail?
Yeah, they're reasonably adequate sailors.
Before you give them the job.
This is my
This is
army.
101 interviewing skills.
So you're saying you've never been on a boat before? Sorry, I'll have to turn you all down.
Oh, gee,
I'll introduce him to Feral and my first mate, Petrus.
okay. Yeah, you do that. And he's like, he bows to them and stuff. And then,
Can I, just without saying anything, but in front of him, unwrap my golden scale?
Fuck, what a flex.
Don't know if you've seen, but
he doesn't seem to notice.
Damn it!
What are you showing them?
The golden scale, it's symbolic that the next great ruler of scale will be all golden scales. But no one has had golden scales in how long?
You just got
200 years.
Yeah, I got one. I wasn't even born with it, it just happened. It might just be really shiny.
Sorry, what?
Did anyone in the army notice at all?
Is it kind of
Well, do you
equivalent
like?
of like a third
So where do you
commercial, like-
unpeel your scales then?
Just on the top deck, up. I assume up near the wheel where I was introducing him to Feral and the rest of them will be on the deck at least.
Yeah. So. Yeah, he doesn't immediately notice, but then like all of the army, because they're kind of like kind of standing there with their equipment, like kind of like almost like they're like in like formation on the deck, and they like. They watch as you like kind of unpeel it while you're like mid conversation or whatever, and then they all just like go chunk like onto one knee.
Okay.
And then he's like, he kind of looks at what happened, and then he looks at it, and then he notices, and
That's good.
he's like, the tales are true.
Wait, people knew that? People knew. I only told my crew.
so why are you flexing?
We drunk at a pub one day and then told some people. I look around at my crew and see if anyone's kind of.
They've mysteriously all disappeared. They're like, oh, they're rigged the mask, see?
I thought it was like well known that
No, I didn't get out straight away.
no, like not that you had one, but
Oh, the prophecy is well known, yeah. That's
Yeah,
like everyone knows
yeah.
that. There's like a whole poem and stuff.
so when they saw it, obviously they knew you had it.
Yeah.
I'm just confused why he's like, who I told you. Yeah,
Well, it's cause like it was when you
He
got
said it was well known about my scale.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So this army turned up for you.
Cool.
Markex brothers, can we have a chat?
Okay, I tell all the soldiers to be at ease, get to know the crew. There's some ale if you want some.
Sir! And they kind of
And we ran out of ale.
I tell Petrix to kind of get to know the army and show them
It's a
around the
party
ship.
boat, clearly.
Welcome to the party boat.
Cool. You wanted to speak to? Are we going? Come into my captain's quarters.
Alright. I want to talk to both of you.
You the cabin
The
boy.
rest of the party then?
Sure, they can tell me girl.
Hello.
Nah, we're all
Your
here.
head's just peek right in the
Hello.
door. Derek got army.
Nice.
Small
So-
army of 40 men.
They seem pretty keen about the whole getting the throne back.
I think we should
Yeah,
just raid Rel.
don't tell them I don't really want the phone.
Why don't you want the throne?
That was what I was going to ask about.
I'm a smuggler.
You smuggle the throne.
Worth a lot of money.
I will graciously
Get
take this
bitches.
throne. Literally, I'm taking the throne. Bye.
Goodbye, throne.
I keep
Bye.
pulling this for like 20 quid.
Basically, both of
Sleeping in
you,
a hotel
I'm just
tonight.
wondering what your plan is with this whole thing. Because it's always been getting your brother off the throne.
Yes,
basically.
I
But it's
still
never,
aim to dethrone you.
but it's never
Yes.
been aimed,
The
talked
throne.
about what happens really after
Yes, you can't leave a
that,
vacuum for
Who
power.
who goes on the throne.
The kind of scale
We
politics
talked
system
about-
will come into play there, where there'll probably be a trial by combat because we're dethroning Balasar.
Yes.
The point is what comes after.
Yeah.
So, like, if
I don't know
we
how you do it.
if we do successfully dethrone him, which is trial by combat,
Not necessarily, but it could be.
could be, or it will be. Then
We'll get our asses kicked.
if we do beat him, that's what I'm saying, and he's not on the throne anymore. I think they have a system that chooses who's next. Don't they?
No, the system is I'm more powerful, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm on the throne.
Yeah, but like if you beat him, you are the one that gets to go on the throne. But you can just if you don't want it,
You can relinquish that.
you can give it.
I'm not
There's
sure
a new
you can
system.
relinquish that.
Do I have much historical knowledge on scale and
I assume
Give me a
Zorgal
history
would,
check.
considering he fought for their armies for a while.
Yeah.
So what does Zorgal know that's factually true and not been making up from what they
Is it a good class system?
So
There's
there's
7 main
so
houses.
there's
Or clans.
I got a
Yeah.
17.
Well, I'm just
or there's 10. I don't remember how many.
stealing
There's
7 from Game of Thrones.
there's one for each color of scale.
Yes.
So
Racial divides.
yeah, there's like a caste system. So there's 2 lower tiers, and then there's the Camelot ones, or the 10 big ones, and
Too low.
They're like turtles or
Well,
something.
it's not 2 clans, however.
It's like
just
2 tiers of clans.
Terrapins.
2 tiers
Uh,
of clan before the top tier,
Yeah.
which is our tier.
so it's like basically it has to be one of the great clans have to be the people that rule the country. So you can't have like a scale lord that's from like the macro caste or whatever.
The peasants can't.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Historically, at least. But it's basically, it functions like a traditional monarchy, where it's like, like,
Next in line.
yeah, basically.
Except
So
that you can
eldest.
challenge for power.
You can, yeah.
Good
It's
question.
just not really the done thing.
Good question. Can we challenge him as a duo?
No.
No. Well, I mean, you could challenge him. You just, like, if it's one person, there's a certain amount of, like, you're, like, bound to accept.
But also,
can
my-
You can challenge a duo because they'll be like, oh yeah, they're way more powerful. The 2 of them kicked his ass. No.
joint rule.
My main thing for discussing this recently is we can't just walk into scale and be like, throw the glove down. So we have a small army, but I feel like the smartest thing to do if you are wanting to dethrone this guy is for us to make better connections with the royalty here. So far we've pissed off a lot of people. But if you want the support of other people and maybe the use of their army, then maybe we should be making more of an effort.
I feel scale affairs are scale affairs. You bring enter armies into it, it's no longer a scale affair.
I feel like
they
get
don't
some
like-
dirt on Mansar. I think he's an
There's a lot
illegitimate
of
child because he's
A lot of
a
people
different
don't
color.
like him.
Yes.
That's racist.
They're different colours and they're twins.
They're kind of the same
Yeah, but
color.
what the-
See, I don't know. I feel like Valstar's an illegitimate child because he's black.
I was saying that. I was saying.
What different colours? But
To
isn't
be
it like
fair,
he's
she
the
hasn't
metallic version of
Yeah.
my chromatic?
Yeah.
With bronze and red. So what they're saying, just one's metallic and one's chromatic.
Exactly.
Whereas Valasar
It's
is.
a completely different shade of color.
care to specify that shade?
But does Scale have allies on mainland?
Not really. I don't
Because
think so.
they came
Well,
to
they're
the
part of the
summit
Empire.
thing.
Yeah, but they're not friends with anyone really.
No one in the Empire is really friends with each other at the minute. It's all kind of
Yeah.
my attention.
But if someone was like, oh, I like the power that Scale has, and there's this stupid independent army that's just come up and it's going to try and invade Scale, I should try and help Scale by killing that army and like getting a better ally kind of thing could happen. So it
We'll
would
see.
be in our interest to not piss off every fucking cow
I
we
mean,
come across.
what's his name from Maltor likes us?
From my tour.
We cleaned his toilet.
Hey, that
We
was
did a damn good
big
job.
nasty of
That was a
Thorough.
big clog.
Okay.
They were parasites.
Parasites that lick your arm!
All the way into a different dimension.
Interdimensional toilet. Okay.
Good. Is Caladan in the room with us?
Not unless you're asking for it.
I'll go fetch him now.
Okay. Do you go see him like privately?
No. Just obviously.
Okay. Like is there a point where you two are alone?
I mean,
So
I
you
was
know.
out on the deck with all of them, and then I went into the captain's quarters with just my party.
Okay.
I've just gone out onto the deck, but I assume Caladan is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, he is there. Yeah. He's given like the other battle priest. He's kind of given him like the side eye.
While he's giving him the side eye, I'm going to introduce him to Caladan and be like, "This is my good friend Caladan. He's been with me for quite some time now. He is truly loyal."
Yeah. So Brielix is like a pleasure, and Calvin is like a pleasure.
I introduced Caladan's surname too, just to
Oh sure.
clarify that.
Yeah. That lends like a little bit of extra. Like he probably kneels at that point. And Calvin's like.
Hey, fucking respect me.
I'm more sure look kneeling.
I'm going to take Caladan into the captain's quarters now and just ask if he wants a place as part of this army or if he just wants to do his own thing.
He says, respectfully, my lord, are you certain this is wise?
What is
Nothing,
wise?
He serves her.
So he
I serve Bahamut. He serves
Tian.
Tiamat.
They're like polarizing dragon gods, basically.
Did you miss that when you introduced me?
It's also said on the
It
card.
was a long title, I didn't listen to all of it.
To be
What's
fair,
the difference
we
in the
got,
gods
like-
again?
you
One's
know
like
Bahamut's
Tiamat
dragon,
is
the god of metallic dragons, so like good dragons,
Yeah.
and Tiamat's the god of chromatic dragons, evil dragons.
Oh.
Stereotyping.
Tiamat is the five-headed dragon of.
Tiamat's, yeah.
Are they
Creepy
notoriously evil?
Tiamat is.
Yeah.
Why
Like
would
hell.
Are so.
Are all his followers
Might just be
notoriously evil?
misunderstood.
Her
Why did they
followers?
worship them?
Probably I fear.
On the mainland, everyone's like Tiamat. Well, no. And everyone kind of friends with it, but like there's more worship for her in Scale, but it's still like there's like a Protestant Catholic thing going on there.
Is it kind of like
Scale
the
is
Greek?
just more
riddled with problems.
It's like extra stuff going on.
Is it kind of like the Greek gods? Where they're like, they're
Class
assholes.
system.
We're gonna worship them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Religion problems.
Pretty good at risk
Altius,
going,
going
so
on.
war conflict. Why not?
I'm just gonna tell Caladan that until they prove me otherwise, I'm going to trust them.
So they're like following the Tiamat might use contraception. That's not really what I was getting at. Yeah, he's like
I thank you for your counsel, though.
very well, sir.
Big show.
Shut up.
I name you Hand of the Ship.
Yeah, he says if it's all the same, I'd like to accompany you for a while until day.
That will make me feel a lot more at ease. Thank you.
Is this really like emotions that I like to talk about?
We all know that hidden
I
emotions.
guess we're going to set sail now.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, Tash.
So yeah, he goes.
Sorry, I just wanted to talk about the skill.
And you sail all the way around to there.
It was cold, now it's
Still not
slightly less
entirely
cold.
sure what the plan was after.
Chili
yeah,
kind of.
Did we get
Yeah,
disgusted?
No, I want to do it more, but you know.
More discussion, please. What are we doing?
We're going to. Are you talking about scale or
Yeah.
thing?
Scum.
Well, I'm
We're
guessing it's
going
just
to
on
Redcrest?
hold.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I don't think
What's
we're.
your line?
What are you
I think we're going right to the monastery thing at the northern expanse while we're on the way to Redcrest. They're on the way. Because we both want it.
Where is Redcrest?
I want to buy some stuff to make some magic wands because it's apparently.
Well, where are we
something
right
new.
now? I'm not close.
It'll be faster.
Yeah.
Considering we did that in 8 days, we can get to Redcrest within 2 weeks, I think.
Another 8 days, maybe.
In easier waters. Because we're not.
What's my fam doing? Have they decided to move or decide to stay?
So they ring you up.
Give him a call at Hellstone.
Runic!
Right.
Runic, it's your dad.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
It's your papa.
And there's like a. Can you hear me? Is it
I
working?
can hear you.
So, Wee Morton says leave to move home. What's
You don't-
going on? What are you doing?
You've not got to move home. Right, okay.
It's just recommend.
Here's what's happened. Rel, the region,
Right.
they're a bit pissed off with us.
What language?
What have you
over
done?
the phone?
Is that because
We tried
of
to-
that trial?
We
I thought you killed that dragon.
We tried to take back Colborne Keep, but it didn't work out for us.
Didn't work out how?
Because we lost,
That's
and
what?
then we ran away.
You already didn't have the key. What'd you lose?
There was a challenge, and
Well, why are they mad with you? Isn't that just his, the big chap? Isn't that just his problem?
but he's like representative of the group, you know, so it's
Oh.
kind of like a whole, we're kind of tied in.
Sounds complicated.
Right, so we're banned from Rel.
Aye. But we won't be, will we?
You're not. You don't have to. I'm just worried about your safety. That's all I'm concerned about.
Okay. Well, I mean, how long are you banned for?
Life.
Well, forever until I'm not banned.
See, that's pretty vague, son. See,
Aye,
when someone asks you a question like, how long are you banned for?
I'm in the same boat as you.
But how are you going to fix it? Would you not just...
I would like to fix it. I don't
just
know
go
how.
kill
I'm
another
going to.
dragon, eh?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, that sounds fair.
Or
Let's
like,
go.
I don't know, what about if you, like, make the Baron something
Got an
nice?
army now.
Made her something nice.
Yeah, like a rose or something.
We can take her out for dinner.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, the people would start talking.
Aye, that's
But, you
true.
know, what about, I don't know, you're a smith, you could smith or something nice.
That's true.
Get her some nice mushrooms or something.
Aye, that's right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, a box of nice mushrooms.
Right, Dad,
That'll
okay.
really do it.
So,
Is he backtracking me? I can hear someone on the other end.
no, he's agreeing with you.
Ah, you should be, I'm smart.
Aye.
Ah, your old man's, ooh.
Okay.
There's
You
life
can-
in these old bones yet.
You can stay in Haven if you want to,
Okay.
but and you should probably buy the blacksmith off me. I don't know. I would
Oh,
get-
I get it all in paper, I suppose.
That's
You're,
that's the one.
yeah, you're a clever,
You're a cheeky
you're a clever one, you are,
bastard.
son.
I don't know. Just be careful, okay? Because they're not happy with me, so I don't want anyone to not be happy with you lot. You know,
Right, okay.
take care of yourselves. Is that okay?
Okay. Aye, we will. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Don't move. Just I'm concerned, and if you have to move, then
but if we stay here, then you're not gonna be able to visit Morton, are you?
I can probably find a way.
You've got a wizard.
I got
I
one.
bet she could do something with it.
Yeah, now I can't fucking look at the.
I'll-
learn the thing in rail.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, aye.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to put your mother on? Just don't put. It's your mother doesn't want to talk about.
Okay. Oh, okay. Did you guys
She's
fix?
cleaning or something. I don't know. She's doing something.
Did you fix that brush?
We turned it off.
Turned it off. Is it not being? It's not helpful.
It was a little too helpful. It took oh, I'll tell you all about it. Or actually, where's that pal of yours with the bagpipes? I bet she'd do like a really good story about it or something.
Oh, she's about here, but you know, we'll meet you guys up later.
Okay, right. Well, yeah, I'll save it for then. I'll save it. It's a good one. It's a good one. Whoa, I've still got bruises.
I look forward to it.
Okay,
Right.
see you later, son.
Get the smith sorted. Stay safe.
I'll be fine.
Let me know if
okay?
there's trouble.
Aye, I will.
Take care of Morden.
Who's that?
That's another one.
Another one?
From the north, you know.
Where are you? Is that seagulls?
I gotta go, bye.
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
You're welcome.
Sorted.
And Salty gets on the sending stone as well.
Oh, okay.
It's like, let in.
Yeah,
Yeah, hi. How you doing?
good. We got a ship back again.
Oh, that's good.
We're going to Monastery of the East.
Monastery of the East. Okay, that sounds fun.
Earthen Palm?
And then we're going to Redcrest. That'll be fun.
Redcrest, okay. Okay, just talk college to check in.
What's happening with you?
Oh, I'm in Tide's meet again. I just, with Neda.
Yeah.
And me and Ethel are going to go out again on Wednesday. So that's about all this. I caught a really good fish the other day. It was really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to be back.
I
by
can
the sea
catch a
again.
fish on
Oh,
a boat.
nice,
Well, not my boat,
great,
but-
okay, marvelous. Okay, wow. What did you catch? Did you catch anything good?
A salmon.
A salmon.
I don't know.
Wow. Okay. I wouldn't have thought you'd get salmon out there, but okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that sounds fun. Okay. Well, I'll speak to you soon. I think
Sounds like bullshit.
there's like a noise. And it's like, it sounds like it's running out of.
Oh.
Oh, well.
We're into a tunnel.
Sound quite low if you record.
So
If we want to make up goody goody, we could probably kill that dragon.
Yeah, and got
We have to.
We've got to finish off our planet.
Yes, but later we could maybe do that.
Hopefully it won't kill as many people while we're gone.
More death with men.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4 this time. 4.
No, I was next in line. You can all wait. Wait for me to be banished.
Banished.
You want to get a banishment.
Everything loses, we lose everything.
roll a d12, I think.
5.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's about all that happened. You're just sailing. You sail around. You're spending like a week out at sea.
How well is my
Frosty cold.
Fine, they're like, they're a bit rigid, isn't it? They don't really like, they never come and play card games. Yeah.
You're going to play teams.
Like they're fine. They seem nice, but like stiff upper lip, right?
Should I be doing Runic cube stuff?
Sure.
for all this time?
Yeah, give us a Arcana check or
I'll also do
8
that.
or whatever.
Because I have nothing else to do.
8. Could you rate it in the sea?
That
I don't know.
And we have to roll like
Oh,
8
oh.
times.
Yeah, we just roll 4 times.
one. 22.
22.
20. And 27.
Okay. So yeah, you you're like this is cool, and then you realize you've screwed up a face, and within the next 2 days, it takes you like 2 days to fix the face,
Okay.
and you get some more practice on like another face, and so you're like whoever many faces plus a half towards opening it.
What check is it? Or
Arcana.
okay. 27. 27. 25.
21.
21. Yeah, you saw like 3 faces.
Cool.
I've got reading book.
Reading book. Yep. You read it.
How long till the next level?
You'll get it at 10th level.
I got 10th level. Alright then.
Keep it simple.
That's how many of your faces plus a half.
Sorry?
Like however many faces you've already solved
Information,
plus a half.
I guess. Yeah.
So you just roll a d6 to find out how many faces you've solved, and then add a half.
Thank you. I have the red tooth tribe insignia. little dagger, vial of diamonds, beard ring, seal of the Waterlord, and green bit of dragon
That
glass.
feels like a bit much.
Yeah, thank you.
Considering.
Okay, roll a d4 then.
We are the Red Gang tribe currently.
I'm not sure any of us need to.
Yeah, Get comes in at some comes to speak to you at some point and is like, so,
2.5.
big men's? Big strong men's?
Yeah.
How big men's fit in Red Gag tribe? Gag not sure about adding all these people to Red Gag tribe. All of a sudden.
I see. Right.
Big jump! Go
See,
4 plus some
allow me
to
to explain.
4 plus big sum.
Basically, big area of land, far south. They want me to take over.
Oh,
Which means Red Deck tribe owns a big bit of land.
that sounds.
But in order to do this, we need many people. Many people, big, strong people, with swords and bows and armor.
Okay. Okay.
Then Red Deck tribe, powerful.
Sound acceptable. They go away. Slowly the end of the Red Gag. So it's just yeah, but you arrive, you kind of pull up to the shore near to where you think the monastery is, judging by your best guess.
How far inland is the monastery? Is it in the same hex? Oh no, it's
What?
not the same hex. Oh shit.
4 days walk.
Are there rivers anywhere near that would take us closer?
Not like you should travel further south and try and find one.
Just
Just walk
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Have the army cruise in with.
Yeah, I'm not have the army protect though, because there seems to be a big happening using
Let's leave one minute.
Just below the northern expanse.
So yeah, so near for the monastery that we're going to stop.
Sushi.
Yep.
For Ellie. No rice.
I give her a rather plain shop hopping we do, like to the book.
I wonder if we can go to the Red Guard Keep, Shadow Keep, and visit Morgan.
I'm going to tell my crew
No.
to have a nice few days by the beach.
Pretty cold, Cam.
Pretty cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if it freezes?
With what freezes?
I don't know, shit.
Are that close to the northern expanse? Is there a harbour nearby that we know of?
There might be like a halfling town further in.
Would I know?
Like Tightsmeet is like down, like here or something, or is it on the shore? It's like one of these, it's somewhere around here. I think I have it on the map somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. Like Tightsmeet is like a day or two sailing away. That has a harbor.
Is there a harbour within the hex, basically?
The hex you're in currently now is like pretty much wilderness.
Okay. If you guys want to go to a harbour, pick a safe one. The Syndicate are still obviously looking to have a bone to pick.
Okay.
You've got the army to protect you.
Be back in 8 days.
I'm going to tell Belax Farrell was in charge while I'm away.
Very well, sir.
Try not to let them get too drunk and give away our location to the Syndicate.
It's fine, we drank all the ale at the start.
We're going to drinking that whole town with it in.
Yeah. I'm going to tell Metrics to stock up on supplies and everything on the hotel.
Okay. Yes, they'll probably head south. What means of contact do you have with the ship?
You have
Farrell
the
has a stone, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
when you've met the people, so
Eh?
you can send in anyone in the army, probably, recruit.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's something I wanted to say while you were saying about the Northern Expanse. Can I have been examining the scroll?
Sure, yeah, so it's like a... It's about this big. When you unfold it, it's kind of tattered edges and stuff. It looks like the top edge of the chart. Give me a navigator skills check, but use your intelligence.
That's a 14. No, wait, that's a 15. Wait.
15. Yeah, you're like not totally convinced. It doesn't look like anywhere you've seen on a larger chart at all. So
It's a small area.
yeah, but you're like not even. You're not like it's either like on like another continent or like maybe like another like
Underwater.
plane.
Plane.
Like it doesn't look like a traditional chart.
Do I remember much of the old chart? The section I had?
Not really. It was just like the bottom. The main bit was like it was a very small piece, like this big. Whereas this big, it's a much bigger piece. But the other piece had it was like a corner of a thing plus like the crown.
So is this the rest of the chart?
There's another piece.
You want me
There's
to
like a
take
bottom
look
there.
and see if I can see if it looks like any kind of plain stuff around.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Have a look.
Sure.
Arcana.
Yeah. 18.
I'd also like to draw out a copy of the map in my notebook.
Sure.
Just
Okay.
in case we lose the map.
It looks like it might be like an elemental plane. If it was another plane, or it's maybe that, or it's another continent, like to the east, or is like it's difficult to get the like there might be something on the bottom left hand, the missing section of the map that reveals.
This is the only continent we know of.
There's another continent to the east called Belos, is where the humans first came from.
Mm.
But it's like people come from Belos, but not many people go to Belos.
We're already in such situation.
No, but yeah.
Just before we leave the ship, I would like to. Do I have like a secret compartment in my captain's quarters, like a loose plank or something?
That goes to the deck below.
For what end?
To hide the scroll, I'm not going to tell anybody where I'm hiding.
Yeah, you probably have something. You're a carpenter. You could probably, if you don't have one, you could probably make a loose one.
Yeah, somewhere where I could easily recover the scroll and it's unlikely to get noticed.
It would have to be like somewhere like under your desk or something.
Yeah, under the desk or under the chest.
Yeah.
Hide it in one of those locations without telling anybody or letting anyone witness what I'm doing.
Okay, sure. It's
Can
like,
we
yeah,
go now, please, Naren?
Yeah, let's go.
Can we go?
Yeah.
Right.
Then we'll sail back up to this location when I contact you.
okay, so
Journeys.
Go!
Enjoy the drink.
enjoy whatever you're getting up to with the monks.
Thank you.
Sounds pretty boring. And yeah, and he lets you all off the ship and he takes the ship further south. And then you are walking through the monastery.
Don't have any horses.
Yeah.
Alright, roll like 40 votes.
Oh. It's me.
Okay, that's fine.
Languages. 11.
That's fine.
Luda!
One's fine as well.
Oh,
It's just one of
4.
That's fine. Okay.
Alright.
So,
That's
Yeah,
it.
so you head inland. It starts getting colder. You're getting inland and also up because the monastery is built into the side of the mountain range.
people have good coats.
Huh?
I'm fine. I'll get my Uggs on.
Oh yeah, you're.
Is it a bishop and
Everyone else is like it's a bit chilly in the room. So
a
what?
bit late.
a march an army with its
I'm tempted to
With
be
this
like
way, isn't it?
the South Park
we
World
should
War.
just go hang out with the boat.
Yeah, why
We don't
don't
have to look after them.
So who do you take? Is it just you 6, or do you bring like Kinkala and Kabri?
probably bring Caradan, he can make his own decision if he wants to come in.
You'll put it in.
Fabrice can stay with the crew.
Entertainment.
Just
The army. Do we want to bring the army?
No.
no.
No, we don't.
Are you sure?
Hi,
He said there's a
peaceful
lot of
monks.
bishops
I
people
don't want
They're just
evil,
peaceful monks.
Evil. Together, soldiers. Because when we
If
go
time
to the
has wasted
monks.
an army and they're waiting here, I will say I told you.
I quite like the fact that you've got an army. Bring that.
Sing along.
If you want, you could bring the army if you want, but it's going to take you longer to travel.
You should maybe make a wee like we should have like a wee unit in our like the elite.
Oh yeah, can I form like a elite
crack.
squadron?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're not like super. They're well like that's why they're green on the card. Is like they haven't had actual much like they're well drilled, but they haven't had much actual battle experience because there hasn't been many like wars on scale.
And I have Balak's recommend from his most elite troops.
How many do
Get
you
them
want?
to fight each other.
How many?
You lose
Four.
half your army, but
Four.
you know, for every experience.
4 elite troops.
Yeah.
Okay, are you on that for when you get back?
No, 100
Oh, sure, okay.
4 elite troops.
Okay, yeah, four dudes come with you.
Cool.
I'll
who?
get back to you with their names. Good.
Yes, and the other 36 can chill with the crew.
Okay. So yeah, so you head up inland, uphill, and you kind of wind up into the mountains and stuff. And then on the 4th day in the morning, you can see the beginnings of this monastery, like built into the cliff face. And as you get closer, no, that's fine.
Okay.
As you get closer, you can hear like drill sounds and stuff, and like a bunch of people like punching in unison and stuff like that. And
Those kind of.
Yeah.
no, it's like it sounds like there's like a command and then there's a response and for everything. And you head up to the gates, and the gates are open. And there's all these. There's like. Hang on, there's my page here. There's like 20 or 30 students in the courtyard, arranged in pairs, and each pair is stood like on either side of this like obelisk sort of thing, like a big rock, and both of them are like they're pushing like in opposition on the wall, like on the block as hard as they can, like really straining, but the block is like stationary. This is in like 10 to 15 different pairs, and there's a guy kind of wandering around amongst them, kind of dictating and things. And as you kind of pull in, kind of pull up to the gates, you can hear he's like, "This is a crucial lesson. When the forces within us are balanced, we are immovable." And then he's got like a stick, and then he like kind of whips his stick out and like bends someone's elbow, and then the obelisk gets like pushed into them. And he says, "But when one force overpowers the other, that force cannon will control us." And he kind of looks around and notices you, and he says, "Think on this, students," and comes over and says, "Greetings, travelers. You are not the usual visitors we have.
Hello.
What business do you have with the disciples of Stone?"
Can you want to take the lead on this one?
What business do we have? Oh yeah.
This is
No, I'm trying to remember what it was that was said. I think I'll just be up front. I'm trying to remember the name of the book. I've got it written down here. Sorry.
Give yourself a little introduction of who you are.
Here
Yes.
for some type of.
Well, no, I'm trying to think about that too, because I don't know if I'm like Amprath and I'm one of the druids. There's like 2 of us left.
Probably.
Like,
We
Kill
are
him.
Red Gek tribe.
yeah.
This is
what?
Gek.
The red get?
We are a group of adventurers who have come to seek guidance.
Jake, what's the book called?
seek you the knowledge of the earth.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We're not here for lessons.
Well, we're not. Yeah, we're here because our.
So I found my page.
Do you want me to add you in the bridge?
I feel that's the only way you're going to get your book.
I think it
Otherwise,
is,
going,
yeah,
hey,
I
give
think
us
so.
this really powerful book. We're a bunch of strangers.
I'm
This is-
Prath and I am a druid. I am here because I understand you've been involved with the Lexum Viterra, which is something I'm seeking. The druids are in terrible trouble just now. I'm told this may help us.
That come inside. He kind of leads you through the courtyard and into this, like into the kind of like an actual building, and he kind of gestures to a sort of waiting area. He says, "Be seated. I'll send for a Grandmaster Tennyson."
Can I look around for any Goliaths that look like they told us Halloween stories in the past.
Give me a perception check.
He was a monk.
Yeah.
Perception 15.
15. You don't see any Goliaths.
Okay.
There's like one or two in the. There's like maybe like one that you because you pass through most of the monastery on your way into the kind of main hall. And you see like there's some kind of eclectic people here. There's like there's like one like big ass Goliath dude. There's a couple there's like another burden like Silmare. And there's like there's like a Triton and stuff like fishmen, all kind of studying this stuff. They all wear like these kind of grey brown robes, and then the master who took you to the teacher, he had like a silver trim on his, and he kind of gestures you down to this seating area, and there's like tea and things that someone brings you, and you're waiting like 10 or 15 minutes. Before this other person starts coming down the stairs, and he's this like really old guy. He's like 70 or 80, but he is like built as fuck, right? He's he's got this big long flowing beard and like fairly short hair, but he's just like Zorgar is more muscular than he is, but not by much. And you're like, whoa, that dude is like he must be pushing like 80 or 90, and he is coming down here looking like that. Go him. And he kind of comes and approaches. He's in those same sort of. They're short robes. They're more like a shirt and trousers with a belt rather than like long like wizard robes. And he have like a gold trim on them. And he comes down robes and says, "Greetings, travelers. I'm told you seek an audience."
Yes. Sorry, it's late and old.
Not as old as this guy.
It's true, and he's buff. My name's Traff, and I'm with this group. We've been adventuring, but in our travels, we've heard about this book, the Lexum Viterra, which suggested to me that this might help.
Why is everyone sharpening the
As I am a druid, I'm trusting you with this information because there's not many of us left in the entire patrol.
He kind of like stomps on the ground in like a block of masonry, and, like juts up, and he kind of like sits down on it.
Cool.
What?
Basically, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's like the
He's-
airbender.
Yeah,
Earthbender,
he's
isn't
like
he?
the big. He's like the king dude that like.
Yeah.
So is the king dude that
Yeah.
I've seen the
Boomy.
Boomy, that's it.
Yeah.
Can we all just say
Lexus
this for a
Massively
bit?
jacked.
right. Okay.
He was massively jacked with a long beard and short hair.
And he's really old.
But he was an Earthbender.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go.
Who's this from?
Avatar the Last
Oh.
Uh,
If you have
I
10
think,
seconds.
yeah. So he sits down.
He looks like this most of the time,
Right.
but when he takes off his thing, he looks like this.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. No, he's
Who's-
more jacked than that.
Why?
Like he's properly like shredded.
You know, a bit like me.
If Sorgar's a 20 strength, he's like a 19 strength.
They like look like the Rock.
Similar, but like
That's
not
like a
quite as
25.
bodybuilder-y.
Yeah.
Can we just stay here a while and learn our earth bending? That sounds.
But yeah, he like pulls up this like stool essentially and sits down and he says, "The Lexum, how did you come by this knowledge?"
I'm trying to remember. I didn't write that bit down.
Wasn't that your druidic secret?
I can't remember. I just wrote down the details about the
It was
book.
from your background.
Wasn't that your druid secrets?
I don't. Yeah, I'm sure Raffin tells.
Yes.
He says we do not.
Monastery of the Earthen Palm.
He says we do not have the Lexum, but we know where it is interred.
Where's that be? I'd heard it was in the Northern Expanse.
He says he doesn't answer your question. He's just like we were only trusted with the whereabouts of the lock. We do not have the key.
Ooh.
Does Malvern have the key?
He says when the Lexum was sealed, it was done so to prevent its misuse. The book was sealed in the bowels of the earth, a joint effort by the first of our order and the Druidic Ring.
Okay.
We monks were entrusted with guarding the chamber, but your druids held the staff with which to recover it. Arbor, the staff of the first tree.
Cool!
We need the staff.
It says if the book is to be recovered, it must be done by one with both the key and knowledge of the lock.
So
Well,
one of those end
given that
switch
there
press
are
and you
now-
need the thing to get the
There are
thing.
now only 2 of us left. So it'll be me or it'll be... If I fail, it will be the last one.
So if you are indeed but one of 2 of your order that remain, then perhaps the situation is dire enough for it. He says, recover the staff. If you recover the staff and prove your worth, then I will lead you to the book.
Okay. Can I ask... This was obviously sealed away against its misuse. In what way is it misused, or can it be misused, or would it be misused?
He says it's... We don't need to shit around. He says...
It says, Avast ye, dick swabs. Yeah.
He says the Lexum is one of the cosmic tomes.
Ooh.
Extremely powerful books that travel the starscape.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And its presence on our plane is responsible for effects we would take for granted.
Okay. So
Trees,
it's like the core of the natural order
Yeah.
of things.
and something like that is extremely easy to
Yeah,
corrupt,
I
or
understand.
it's a source of
I
great
understand.
power.
We totally need to get this book.
We can destroy Red.
That's what I was going to say. We can get the book, invade Rel. With an army of lizards.
God damn it.
I want
That
those
wasn't a
tomes.
character.
People will want to watch that. They'll have like 10 viewers.
You have to keep. What are you saying in character?
Oh no, well, I thought that was fairly obviously not a character.
Okay.
Where can we find
I'd say,
this
well, I
staff?
understand the dangers, understand the seriousness. I hope you understand just how much I'm trusting you by telling you this. There are only 2 of us left.
Yes, I understand.
So where might I begin looking for this stuff?
He says, my suggestion would be one of this realm's great forests, though I have no way to support this.
Okay.
Perhaps your people, the elves, may know
Okay.
the answer. The staff is a storied artifact that
Yeah,
will
cool.
surely be found in the annals of history somewhere. Or perhaps do you know any sages? He like turns to them.
Yes, do I?
Probably.
I've met a few.
Well, one of them perhaps might be able to. It's not information we were entrusted with, and we do not really
Because
meddle in
of
the affairs outside of our monastery.
my background
Mhm.
as I know where to look for things.
Yep.
Would I?
Yeah, you would probably know where
I
to look.
basically am kind of a sage.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I
Okay.
think it's down on the background. Is not like the sage background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. So you probably know where you could start to find where to look about it and stuff to get hints.
I am a sage.
Yeah.
I know a sage.
I just don't
Oh,
get. I
it's
don't
me.
get a lot of time to research these days.
Okay.
What was the name of the staff, Jake?
Arbor.
Alright.
Really
So we're looking for a
haunting
staff.
organs.
How we leave it from this temple? We can leave now.
I guess. Yeah.
Goodbye.
So basically, to summarize, Mr. Monk,
What's his name?
Grandmaster Tamison.
So it's like Runic.
Grand
Say that again.
Master, what's his name?
Splinter.
Talisman?
Tamison.
Miss.
Splinter missing.
Need to find lock and key.
Just the staff. It is the key for the lock.
Need to find staff.
And he will lead us.
What's
to
the name of the staff?
Is
Arbor.
Arbor.
Yeah.
the word for
A-R-B-U-R.
Arbor.
I'm guessing.
Is key to lock?
Could you
Brackets
just
book.
blow it open?
Luke. Probably not.
Lame.
That's basically what we got told, wasn't it?
Pretty much it.
There wasn't any like, oh, and it was like, oh, go to the elf woods.
I'm wondering if this is like the mummy situation with that cool key that opens up the book.
Except when it's a staff.
And do we know where the lock is?
He's
Let's do it one at a time.
yeah. He's like we know. We don't get that information out.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we have to return to him after we've got the staff.
Alright, the quest extends.
Back to the ship.
But where do we need to go next?
One of the big forest.
I would
Yeah,
maybe
but-
consult with Snowmere.
We need to quickly hop into Redcrest then.
Yeah, I
and
wonder
solve the
if-
wee
can
issue there.
I can consider because we had a way of contacting each other, didn't we?
Yeah, you can use an animal
Yeah.
and whisper to them.
Yeah.
A secret code phrase.
Yeah.
And then it
You
goes
can't
to them and
talk
it
amongst
tells them.
yourselves.
We can
It's a secret
probably.
DP stuff.
But how does it? What was the? Because there was the Redcrest thing. What's the?
What are you doing?
Trying to listen in.
Why?
Should we get to Redcrest next, I think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Head on to Redcrest,
Sure.
and then on the way back out to the ocean with the ship, we can stop in at the Rinn Wilds, which will be the first forest to check,
Yeah.
I guess.
I think that's.
When that's something else.
And I can. I'll in the meantime send a message to Silmir and find out if he knows where the staff is. But then you'd think if he knew where the staff was, he'd probably go and get it.
Yeah, or told you.
Yeah. I wonder what it could do.
You might have some small insight to it.
I could also go
People with it.
to Capital or Meriden and
Meriden.
find some good old research books, try and
Yeah.
figure out.
But if it's closer, I mean that's very definite. Before it was kind of like it was up in the northern expanse somewhere.
Yeah.
So, but that could be if we could, because that thing will let us travel planes, I would imagine.
Probably. It does seem like a very step by step long kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's something we can do while we're doing it.
I that's what I feel. Because I put those things down in the the feedback forms more because I'm thinking in terms of my character, who would be pretty much, I'm guessing, if there's only two of them left, would be pretty much obsessed
yeah.
with it. But I appreciate there's a ton of other things that we need to be doing, but that's why I think he should write it.
I wonder if after Redcrest, if there's nothing pressing, we could each take some individual time.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I'd like to do Stormguard, which is great. Great
I think
fun.
that would be a good timing actually, because I don't think there's anything else that's really pressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite like that. I mean,
really feel
when you had
something
your whole mini quest to get the hammer and all that.
Yeah, totally.
So I will look back. I wrote down everyone's plans. Runic Temple, Naren ship, airship, Zorgar,
Airship.
Balari's airship.
I'm thinking
Rapid
airship.
Book,
Airship.
Mirror Caravan and airship. Melbourne something, and me Redcrest. So mainly it's just Redcrest that we have to do, and then if we can all take personal time after that. My character can go and research it about the staff, and Faraffin's character can go and talk to the elves about staff stuff, and then everyone else can just do what they want.
What's the chat?
So we're thinking we do Redcrest, and then
In the meantime, I can
Some
send a
people go
message to
research.
Silmir and see if he knows anything about the staff.
some people go research staff stuff, but basically after Redcrest take some downtime maybe, and pursue some personal goals.
And that would also give us time to let Melbourne reintegrate, because personal time.
Yeah, Mulrin would have messaged saying that she's just going to head to Redcrest and meet you guys there.
Mm.
And she should arrive at roughly the same time by the time you settle around, she says.
Yeah, because Rurak wants to do some Grey Thunder stuff. And
And then we can all meet back after personal time to go for the staff and finish that quest line off. Because the only other thing we have going on is that dragon. That we
And
can also
also
do.
if anything else pops up in Redcrest.
Particularly if we're getting to that sort of level as well.
So we're thinking
dragons
Redcrest,
and
then
big dragons.
maybe a
things
bit of
like that.
downtime.
We really need these kind of
pursue some personal stuff.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
So I think we're just going back to the ship now.
Okay.
And then going to Redcrest.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep, that's
Let's do it.
We'll tell Farrell we're heading back.
Alright, you'll sail the ship round and meet you there. Hang on, it's just the 25th now.
Are we going to beat Maldron here?
She's walking by land, and
She
she
was
probably
trains.
started walking by the time we left Mar.
Are we sailing
She
down
got
the
some
river
trains.
to capital, or are we going
Should
past
probably go
Greenwild and just walking from the
Past
outside?
the Green Well, because there's a river that leads into near Redcrest, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does mean you have to sail past Red Peak. Which traditionally people don't really do.
Is there ports near in Alethor that would be fine for us?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Does the river lead to Redcrest?
It leads close by it.
Okay. To a big harbour town or something?
Yeah.
Have we
Cool.
considered we're still fairly wanted in Alethor?
Well,
We're
no.
banned from Rel, where our charges are cleared in all.
Or are they though?
Not sure.
Oh,
We'll invade them. See when we're done with Rel, we'll
The
go up to
thing
that place
is
next.
that the Baron of Rel took responsibility for punishing us, and we cleared their name, and now we're not allowed back there. But that technically got rid of our wantedness, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
So
we are
our
no
names
longer
are
wanted
clear,
there,
yeah.
but we aren't going to get treated very well.
Yeah, our names are not great.
So we got the lie low, basically.
It's gonna be tough.
Lie low, don't tell people your real names. Don't make a scene.
Don't make a scene.
That's going to be hard. I'm
Okay.
used to it. You guys are the ones that big time chill out.
Let's go.
Let's go
Alright.
to Redcrest.
So yeah, you had
4 days of beach house.
Do you want to bring the army for Redcrest?
I think the army might be a bit much.
Just leave them on the
We know
boat.
when I said keep our heads down.
Yeah, I think you should train them like a stealth army. They could be like in the woods.
I
And
don't
then
think
when-
they're very stealthy, they're all Dragonborn.
yeah, so there are no, nothing really happens on the way back down. You're just like, pretty cold day.
Chilly.
And Durant's like, nah. But you make your way back down to the beach where you left Farrell, and Farrell's sailed the ship back round, and he's like, there you go.
Yeah, went alright. Spoke to a really buff old man. How was
That could be me
your
one day.
How was your few days?
Yeah, it's fine. We sailed down to that, I don't know. I don't remember what it was called. It was,
Did you just drink for 4 days?
pretty much.
Or 8 days?
Well, no, some of the days we were sailing back up. 2 days there, 2 days back. 4 days in the middle.
Party ship.
The
Okay.
soldiers aren't so bad.
Yeah.
They're alright,
Good
yeah.
guys.
They're very nice.
Cool. Let's continue sailing, I guess.
Alright,
Yeah,
where am I taking you?
Redcrest. So into the what's the harbour called? Do I know the name?
It is called Sulan Port.
We're sailing to Sulan Port.
So, is it like a smaller river coming off of that river coming into the continent?
There's a river that starts at Mount Grey Thunder and kind of goes round past there.
Mm.
I just haven't put it on the map because it's not like huge.
Okay. I think that'd be cool if we had like those
Yeah.
features on the map.
Mm.
Before the little rose with the rose?
Just rivers.
With the
Rivers.
Little rail.
Is there like lakes dotted about as well?
Yeah, there's some. Like there's one like Rel Keep is like there's Rel Keep and then there's like a big lake here.
Mm.
It's just like on that scale of map, it's not that.
Got you.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna take you. About 9 days to go from the monastery round there into Redcrest.
Yeah.
Or close to.
Can I give Balax and the army the lowdown on the syndicate situation?
Yeah, what are you telling?
You're going to have to be extra cautious now that you're tied to me, essentially.
Mhm.
The Syndicate, have you heard of them? Big, scary,
Oh, yeah.
evil organisation. Yeah, they want me dead.
Right. Okay. Why?
So they've stolen the ship a couple times. Well, no, they've stolen it once. And they threatened my life. They tortured Petrix here.
I see.
So, yes.
Do you have them dealt with?
At some point, but right now,
Ooh, efficient.
they're,
I like
they're,
it.
they're a big organisation. We're going to need quite a few more men.
Well, then we'll not be taking the ship again.
Thank you very much.
They
Appreciate that.
proceed to take the ship.
Somehow, some way.
New box.
For some reason in my mind, I just pictured that as a round in like Civ or something, where people are just like on board the ships, like they won't take it from us, and then immediately just like.
So this river goes from the east past Redcrest up to Stormguard.
Yeah.
And then
But obviously, the closer it gets to Mount Grey Thunder, the narrower the river is.
right.
So there's quite a lot of it where it's like the size of like the Endrick. How big is the Endrick? Not big, is it?
It's tiny.
Yeah, it's like there's
It's
points
real
where it's
thin.
like that, where it's like it's not deep enough to take a ship up.
Right. Yeah.
So like Sulan Port is like the biggest port on there, and even then it's not that big.
Right.
Uh, You could take like a smaller boat up, like a rowboat or something, or like
Is
something between.
Sulan Port the furthest my ship could go.
Pretty much, yeah.
I want to do research once we get to Redcrest on the different stones of this area.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
We write that in.
Is it all sandstone? Have you got any marble? Any lime?
Correct.
I want a temple, pyramids in Egypt, sort of taking the stones up the river for building my temple sort of deal maybe.
Are you going to take the stones up the river?
I'd get a boat.
It'd have to be a small boat to go up the river. A small boat won't hold big stones.
Well,
Small boats don't hold big stones.
the pyramids weren't built in one day.
How many days are you both
Took him about a
spending?
week, Matt.
Grand temple. Grand
Can't you
temple.
just have like a grand hut?
One holy hut.
A grand den.
Den?
Yeah.
Grand couch.
So at one point,
Okay.
day 4,
Day 4, out of 9.
a wizard appears.
Oh,
On the ship.
Yep.
is it lit?
Do we recognise him?
No, it's
He's
What's
a
the
fancy
flavor?
illusion dude.
Fancy illusion, dude.
Or like mage hand guy, but he's like got a nice thing.
oh the disc dude.
Yeah.
Rimmeron? No, it's not him. It's one you haven't seen before. It's like when you think it's a wizard, it's just like this like there's like a portal just opens on the ship, and then this like cloud of black stuff comes out, and it just the cloud just speaks. It says Stoneward,
Have you
Yes,
gone to my ship?
you are wanted.
I am.
Like, hunting?
The
When?
eight wish to speak to you,
Okay.
What'd you do this time?
and it sort of extends the shadowy hand.
What are you doing?
Let it, okay, okay, just.
Pulls you through a portal.
Oh my
Quick
god.
question.
Right,
Did
I'm
my
not a
arm go
wizard,
to arms
but-
when Matt came through?
They move to their weapons, but then
Back before dinner.
they're like, what's going on? And then the situation seems fine. So they're like,
Okay.
God, I
They keep-
really
they
hope
keep their
that
hands on
was
their swords and
tyrant.
stuff.
Just, hey, that won't work.
Oh, fuck it, honestly.
so you find yourself in the spire.
The usual place
Yeah.
I get dragged to when I'm in trouble.
This big cloud of black, and then suddenly it's like this woman, with 2 heads.
Oh
Have I
jeez.
met this?
No, there's like one wizard that just like takes a different form. It's like the Wizard of Oz. They do all
this
sorts of weird
person,
shit. Yeah, that's the
One
the
that, like, no one
illusion
knows the
wizard,
true form
Yeah.
of the person, yeah.
Eidolon, and so
2 heads.
This
Today
one
she
does.
does.
well,
Whoever
she,
takes her
he,
fancy.
they, no one really knows. But they're like
Can you have 2 heads?
they bring you
No,
back.
I'm not an illusionist.
And then what do they say? Hang on, where's the notes? Using tablets is
We
crap.
could make you one from like paper mache.
Yeah, that would work. I wouldn't need much because I'm so small.
Efficient.
Yeah, and then Solus appears. Like, he kind of comes out. He's like, Seaworth, pleased to see you again. Your adventures haven't claimed your life then, that's good. His
Not
eyes
that
are all on
dead.
fire. He says, I try and draw this out. I believe we... Did you receive our message previously? After your... we didn't want to bother you while you were busy in Bridgehaven, but times have moved on since then. Perhaps there's an issue with the ley lines.
Perhaps.
He says the eight have a task with which you could lend us aid, perhaps. Are you traveling to Redcrest?
Yes.
No, fortuitous. We have, and then the other one is like one head turns around. We have concerns, and then the other head turns around of the other wizard is like regarding the Redcrest court wizard. We believe she may not be all that she appears, and then Solus is like may in fact have entirely other motivations. So if you are, perhaps if you are within the city, we would appreciate you investigating. If you have the time.
Questionable motivations. Such as?
Oh, we're not sure. We just
You just think she's kind of shifty.
something is odd with her recently.
I'll investigate. Is there anything else I should know? What does she specialize in?
Evocation magic.
Gonna steal our shit.
It's the Wizard of Ina. Ibina.
Ribena.
Yeah, it's Ribena, the other.
Thank you for the cadavers, by the way. They lent interesting results.
Have you found out anything?
Well, it's we've like basically they put the PhD students on it, and they're waiting for the results. But it seems promising.
Great. She's just like super hyped right now.
And then like one head is like what?
Oh shit, I've got a robot head.
You do have the robot head.
Oh shit. Damn, yeah.
We are robots now? Oh shit, we
Supposed to
do.
repair him.
His body's a bit far away now.
You can build him a new one. The head is the important bit.
Yes. Well, I will get on.
Do you have a ram body?
As soon as I'm in Redcrest, I will investigate further.
Very well. Is there anything else that might, any news that might warrant our attention? Very well. She then appears back on the deck.
Told you to be back for dinner.
Oh wow.
What's the secret code?
It's
word?
like she goes through this whirl, and then she's like,
I mean,
yeah, from your perspective.
branded wooden blocks.
What was that?
You alright?
You happy? What's going on?
Yeah, I didn't get in trouble for that.
You didn't get in trouble?
Hey!
Well done.
Didn't burn down the library?
Yeah, I didn't know that. So when we get into Redcrest, they have a mission.
You already have permission.
What mission's that?
Rodar's justice.
The shield is with the not the syndicate, the bishop's people
Oh,
there.
we can do both.
We can do all three
And
things.
there may be a chance that what
Investigate.
my thing is involved with that. It might not be, but it might be.
Well, you were looking for a stick, right? I'm pretty sure.
Graffin's looking for a stick.
Yeah, her happens.
No, this one's looking. Maybe.
I can make you one.
Grappling, by this point, you've spent enough time with your room that your claws are doing the thing now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I get one. I've got bag lady hands now.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got like over the course of the journey, you're like, whoa, he's just a trim those nails.
Look a bit hairy.
It's time to get a bit
Are
yellow.
they actual claws now?
No, they're just like really long. They're like sort of like claw-like.
I do D4 damage with a
Nah.
hit you.
Cool.
His beard is pretty big now.
Yeah.
News to shave. Someone give him a hit.
That's pretty cool.
He said he had to go back to home.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I'm guessing something must have happened or something. Or
Right, these
still
are
works.
what's
He said he had to go back to the boat.
Looks
Okay.
great.
So
So what's the stories around the Red Peak?
Basically, the most common story is that there's like a big freaking dragon that lives there, like the biggest dragon. But the stories also get like some people are like, oh, Tiamat lives there. That's where she's from. Like she lives on that peak.
How are my army reacting the closer we get to the Red Peak?
They don't feel that phased.
Okay.
Alright.
Guess we keep sailing.
Off to Redcrest.
Off to Redcrest.
That's it.
So yeah, that's like. You've got a 9-day journey. The wizard happens on day 4.
Got 5 days left.
And then day 7. Where's my notes?
Have we entered the river yet?
No, it's like the last night before you enter the river. Where's my... So it's like nighttime, and you're kind of getting ready to go to bed, and then there's like all these like glowing jellyfish rise up to the surface.
Whoa.
And they just kind of like bob around with the ship for a while,
That's cool.
and then the next day they're gone.
Do we see anything else?
Should we try
Are these
catch?
jellyfish just surrounding the boat?
Yeah, they just kind of float up.
Should we jar one?
I have
Don't
a jar.
agree.
They're pretty big. They're like
Get really
Lion
big jar.
jellyfish.
yeah, they're like hug sized.
Would you be able to bounce on top of them?
You probably would.
I wouldn't do it.
Did we miss that?
I have high intelligence, not high wisdom.
They do electricity damage, lightning damage.
You want to poke one and find out?
I feel like we're talking too much about jellyfish.
Okay, yeah. There were jellyfish.
Yeah, there was a jellyfish on day 7.
Did they look luminous?
They were like glowing purple.
Very cool.
Yep.
This is my favorite song.
Where's the entrance to the river? Which hex?
It's this one here.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you know that the jellyfish happened on the, and you're like, that's weird, but they don't seem to be doing anything until you go to bed, and then you get the next thing they're doing, and you continue up into the river, and you start heading through. Kind of, you got Alithor on either side, and then kind of it starts fairly sandy. You can see like kind of sand dunes off in the distance.
Is it
and
way warmer here?
it's a lot warmer now, yeah. Like it's like a lot of the crew like are shirtless and stuff. Going feather.
Dragonborn weather.
Scaly.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Taps off.
Yeah. So you continue up the river until you get to Sulan Port, which is like 2 days away from Redcrest. And it's like you've been in bigger port settlements. It's like somewhere between a village and a town. But like you pull up and they're like, the people on the dock seem like almost surprised that you arrived. And then like the harbor master comes up and says, "Hail!
Oh.
How fare the?" He kind of looks at the soldiers.
Ahoy!
Why are you so shocked? Not many people.
Well, you're
come
not.
through here?
You're just. We weren't expecting you today.
We don't say a word.
No. Well, we're just looking to dock our ship here for a few days.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. We can start that for you. For how long?
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks for them.
How far away are we from actual Redcrest?
Like 2 days walk.
Shall I say a week? And then
For now,
we
just
can
say a week.
extend it.
Yeah.
About a week.
A week. Certainly. Are you the captain?
I am indeed.
Pleased to meet you. I'll take you to the harbor master.
So you okay?
It's like a person on the docks.
Oh, okay, cool.
Although I did say harbor master.
Yeah.
But they lead you into like this like women's office, and she's like, hello.
You don't have any visitors around here, do you?
Not recently, no.
How come?
Most of them are we don't get visitors we don't really recognize.
Just locals?
pre-booked. You know, we largely deal with shipping.
Take it, I've never been here before.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm just here to dock my ship for a week or so.
All right. Certainly. What size? Like they want to know like what berth you need and sort of stuff like that. Like medium or whatever.
Medium.
Brigantine.
Like, you know, Nara knows all the lingo and stuff. I don't know what the questions they would ask. But she's like, what's the vessel name?
I don't know if I pick vessel
It's tinted on the back.
It really is.
I don't know. Is your ship?
no, but I think there is a conference on the front.
The cheerful walrus.
The happy ones.
No walruses, it would give it away.
The happy walrus.
The malevolence.
That's
What
that makes you
the
sound more
hell?
evil.
What's the captain's name?
We'll lose another ship.
That's your name, presumably.
Yes, that's me.
The malevolence. I thought it was the cunning walrus or something.
That's the
Dubious.
dubious one, but I'm not going to tell them the real name because of all the ship stealing that's been going on.
The malevolence.
What's like the most basic?
Is it like an emo ship?
scale
That sounds like
name
it'd be
there is?
like an emo ship.
Like the kind of job to scale.
It would be something like I don't know. I want to say it'd be like Draco, but it probably is. That's maybe like the most common last name.
Absolutely
I'm just going to go with Drake.
Drake.
Captain Drake.
Captain Drake.
I'm
Occupation?
human.
Sailor.
What's your
The ship.
business or pleasure?
Oh my.
Business, a merchant.
I'm gonna want to search your cargo now.
Come
Don't
on.
have anything.
Everything's been
so-
stolen.
What's the goods?
We're actually here to collect goods. Don't have any yet.
Alright. What goods will you be collecting?
Just food.
Huh.
Some silkware, stuff like that.
Food.
Balasar, Donar, Gesh, Heskin, Kriv,
I've got a gash.
I am Crib.
Nadar, Torin,
Wait, I've got to remember this new Drake now.
Patry, Rogar,
My name
No idea
is Nathan
I'm
Drake.
not Zordar.
Shamash.
I'm
Yeah, she's like, okay, very well, sign here.
I sign with Drake.
Give me a deception check.
And we get
Yes, my name is
reported
Drake.
immediately.
As you can see by my signature, I am called Drake,
Yeah.
Captain of the Malevolence.
13.
That's such
13.
a mouthful.
She's like, alright, yeah.
Malevolence.
Okay, well, Captain Drake, we've got you booked in for a week. That'll
You
be,
can call it like the Betsy or something like that, and they would have thought we were.
there'll be
Got more
50 gold. These?
50
Not the
gold.
usual. It's good.
That's a bit much.
Can I just say that'd be like going,
Insight
hello,
check.
I am
Wait, am I
human.
right?
That's my
Can
name.
I try and
Hugh. Man.
haggle for a better price?
Sure, yeah.
Push it along, my dude.
Can I
Go
just
forth and haggle.
can I use some persuasion?
Yeah, go for it.
That is a 16.
16.
You know, we're just, you know, we're starting out still. We don't have that much money. We're trying to save where we can.
Liar.
Yeah, there's an entire army on there.
Shit.
40?
Okay, yeah, 40.
Expensive dog.
Tighten down his bank account.
Could buy so many horses with that.
I'm wonders with that.
Okay, Cal.
That's still so many. It's more than one.
It is to
I mean,
me.
it's more than none.
One
Yeah, but she takes all your details, your fake details, charges you. She asks for cash up front.
Ask for what?
Cash up front.
Okay.
Probably because she can tell you're lying.
Because we look shady. And we're in
Does
a
this
ship called the
seem like a fairly
Malevolence.
innocent port?
Do you come in and play armor?
Huh?
Do you like come in wearing your play armor and stuff? with your tridents.
I mean, I wouldn't have taken them off, really. Well, I didn't think this through very well. I forgot I was trying to lie right up until the point when she was
You
asking me
should
the
just been
questions.
truthful. What should you do? Say no.
No, it's just the fact that she won't do anything, but words might get out where my ship is. I don't like my ship being tracked.
Yeah, but okay. Whatever. I feel like it makes us more
What's your name?
suspicious. Dragonborn. Mr. Dragon. Mr.
The
Dragon.
malevolence, Captain Drake.
So they're gonna go up to the doors, go, is this the malevolence? And they're gonna go, no, this is the serious Walrus.
Yeah, but she's like, she takes her money and she's like,
Okay, I'm going to return to my crew now. Thank
very well,
you.
see you in a week.
They cost 50.
I'm going to go up to
40.
40. I'm going to go up to Feral. Does it say the dubious horrors on the back of the ship?
It's your ship, does it? Is that the sort of thing you advertise?
Probably not as a smuggler.
Alright,
Not
then
even
done.
sure Wallace on the front was a great idea.
Another ship blends into
Not
every other
subtle.
ship.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Feral my fake name and the fake name I've given to the ship.
Drake!
I was on the spot.
Captain Drake! Oh, Captain Drake and his pal, Mr. Dwarf! Did I not raise you better than that? Come on.
It's been a while since I've done smuggling, alright? I was on the spot. Anyway,
I'm glad you
I'm
get roasted
Captain, I'm
by everyone
Aaron.
else as
Captain Drake. Yeah, okay.
just
What is it called? The what? The what? The angry?
malevolence.
The
No.
malevolent. Right, okay.
Keep it all very low key, alright?
The soldiers too?
The soldiers, yeah, buy them cloaks, just make sure they're not
Oh, okay. Sure.
walking around in bright armor with big old swords, making it very clear. If they are walking around in armor and swords, make sure they're just in smaller numbers, not as a big 40.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Don't want my ship stolen again.
Yeah, it's fine. There's an army now.
There
It's
is.
your pension to chop.
Try and keep them as discreet as you can keep
You
it.
sure?
Okay.
Sure.
How long are you gonna be with
That's
us?
not even ready for a year sharp
to 2
enough.
weeks.
Alright.
Just have some business to take care of from Redcrest.
Right.
Yeah. If you could do some networking while we're here.
Got to do it.
Try and make some new friends for this future enterprise I informed you about earlier.
Alright, okay. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Seems like a bit of a ghost time, but you know. I'll try.
Oh, you have yourself a little smoothie over there.
It's my new pencil sharpener.
Ah.
Poor kid.
Whoa.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to take care of before presumably going to Redcrest?
Just once again telling Baylex that Feral is in charge. Try and keep things low key. Basically everything I've told Feral.
Yeah, sure.
The fake name. all that
Captain
stuff.
Drake?
On the spot.
Yes, my lord.
We'll be back in 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay.
Rubik's
What would you have us do? Do you have business? Do you have foes?
I have foes, but we need to build our numbers first and just build following. So, if you wish to discreetly network,
I'll see what can be done.
Discreetly network.
okay.
That is okay. So, is there anything else you want to? Is there anything else anyone else wants to do before they go to Redcrest?
Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube? Okay. Give me like 4
Can I
checks.
send a message to Silmir?
Yes, give me just 1 minute.
Yeah, just with
20. And 22. And 16. And 25.
What was the numbers?
25, 16, 22, 20.
20. Okay, so you get like 2 more successes for that.
No.
But yeah, you berth the ship in Sulan, head up into Redcrest proper, just a few days walk, and it's again another. It's a very large. It's larger than Relkeep is. It's like one of the biggest ones. It's like the second biggest city on the continent. Probably.
Oh.
It's got a big castle in the center of it. It just has a motor in it, and there is. It's similar. It's not quite as sort of traditional Arabian as Karam's Sand was, but you can still see there's sort of Arabic influences on it. It's a lot of kind of sandstone architecture and stuff like that. The gate you come in, the guard is like in the middle of talking to someone, so you don't get hassled on the way in. So you make your way into the city. What is your plan? What do you want to do?
Just like to stay having my hood up and as discreet as possible.
Okay.
But yeah, like Zorgar stuff, I guess first thing would probably be to try and track down Moldwin.
Yeah, okay.
We send him soon?
Malgren,
Yes?
are you here?
Uh-huh.
What are you?
I'll come find you.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Where are you?
We just got in the gates. Just a second.
Okay, fine. I'll be
We're hard to miss.
half an hour.
Okay.
Actually, like, that's all.
Alright.
She's coming.
Cool.
Yeah, and then half an hour later, Moblin shows up. Probably, I think we need to chat about it.
We could do some shopping and then probably call it after
Yeah,
that.
we've got roughly 15 minutes, but we can stop here. What do you guys have a broad speaking plan of what you want to do?
Zorgar wants to do something for his god, so we have to wait to hear what Finn has to say.
Okay.
You're here for your quest, so you have to do that. And yeah.
So ours is more on a time limit than yours is. I think.
Is it?
Don't know.
I don't really know much about that.
Rask is there a big syndicate installation in Redcrest.
No,
Almost
just
started.
told to get there as fast as you could.
Is there like an outpost kind of one in where we parked up?
You have no idea. It's like basically, so there's the four big main thieves organizations, and they have presences in pretty much every city. So there's almost certainly going to be syndicate in Rel somewhere, in Althor, so in Redcrest somewhere. But there'll be the other three as well, and probably there'll be like guilds that only operate within Redcrest as well, in the same way that there are guilds that only operate within Relkeep. So you know that there will be syndicate folks in Redcrest. You just don't know where they are.
Okay.
Okay, I will get back to you with a reply.
Oakley.
Oakley.
I want to find a library.
Library.
Shopping.
Okay, what do you want to go shopping for?
I'd like to go shopping for
Monkey?
how is it? You can buy like a wand prototype thingies or whatever it was. Plans out. I'm really tired.
Yeah, I think it probably makes the most sense that we will pause there, pick up next week with hopefully Finn and Niall and everyone.
Not next week.
Not next week, 2 weeks.
What's next week? Oh, you're away.
We're away, yeah.
On
So,
holidays.
if anyone watched the stream, thank you for sticking around and bearing with the technical difficulties. Next week I have to figure out how to implement the other camera as well as the battle camera.
There's
We have
another
another one?
camera.
Well, there's going to be a camera either here or here that points at Niall.
Oh.
So that there's a Niall
you can't
cam.
fit it in like.
Yeah, so I in my neat 4 camera layout, I can't really fit it in. So I'm going to have to tinker with that and figure that out, and hopefully get a slightly better mounting solution than the sticky pads. So we'll be back in 2 weeks, which is the 23rd. And then after that, I think we should be back to kind of a fairly regular schedule. So, yes, cheers for watching if you watched. And if you didn't watch, then maybe you'll watch next week, I don't know.
You could free
I
think
a
the watch
clamping
next week.
mechanism for your
I
sticky
could-
pads.